Alrighty. All right. Hacker voice, I'm in. Hacker voice, I'm in. Allegedly. There we go. Okay. So let me pop out the chat, copy the URL, and then do one of these maymays. And then we're hacker voice, I'm in. Whee! Okay, cool. And then I do these. Excellent. Excellent. Oh, we're here. What's going on, YouTube? And what's going on, Twitter? Twitch. What's going on, Twitch? What's going on, YouTube? Let's fucking go. Let's have ourselves a gay old time. Come on now. How's everybody doing? Oh, we got Pajama Cam. They're our first Twitch of the night. Thank you. Thank you, Pajama Cam. That's a Twitch sub. That's a Twitch sub. How are y'all doing today? I have a couple of things we could do tonight, but there's something else I'm thinking of. The Winter Izzy also just subbed on Twitch. Thank you, Winter Izzy. Welcome to the sub club. Jar Jar Abrams. There we go. That took me fucking too long. Thanks for the Twitch sub. Oh no, wrong button. No.
Thank you for the subs.
No.
I love you.
No.
Thank you for the subs. I love you.
Fucking button. God damn it.
Thank you for the subs.
I fat fingered the button. I gave you a big alert when it was just a little alert. I meant to do this. Yeah, that's fuck. I blew it. Oh, we got our first super chat of the night. Here on YouTube. Guys. It's who are you? Lick my musket balls, Yankee. It's the glasses man. They used to not wear glasses. Yeah, I've just been more comfortable. Contacts, they've been hurting my little eyeballs more and more and more. D-Pad Gamer, what's up? I appreciate the yes, this is a never-ending stream tonight. I'll go into the title of the stream in a little bit. Spartan says Wimpy Boy Band's retrospective. We're not doing bingo tonight or a retrospective. We're shifting gears. This is a JJJ kind of stream. But we'll do more bingo later in the week. Chaotically Chloe, thanks for subbing on Twitch.
Did you guys hear Trump died?
I didn't. They write you the bomb, baby. Asher Boy, 38 months sub. Holy
Thanks.
shit. Only 40,000 more until you can afford to commission Vivzy Pop. Was that like a leaked thing? I'm not aware of the Vivzy Pop news, if that's a thing. Hunkadile, thanks for the Twitch sub.
Thanks for the sub.
Let's see. We also have hey, thank you very much, TB Sewell. I appreciate the super chat.
Super chat.
Hell yeah. What else is going on? We got Pepper Live. Just search up my YouTube channel so you can end the stream and go to bed. No, a good one. I said a good channel. You must not have understood me. We have Static 3. They subbed on Twitch.
You just joined the Jack Pack.
Thank you kindly. We have Peeps, bunch of numbers. Thank you, Peeps.
Thanks for the sub.
And Hydra Leech. They also just subbed for 9 months. That's a fucking pregnancy.
You just joined the Jack Pack.
Hi, Jimothy. How are you? I'm doing great. I'm having a gay old time. I love streaming with y'all. We have a lot of fun here in these streams. You know what I'm talking about? Oh my God, we got guitar and music, I guess. They just write, my man. Thank you. Wait, where's my man button?
My man.
Hell yeah. Thank you very much.
Thanks for the gold, kind stranger.
We got Yacht Man. I hate to cut this stream short, but I'm the only good channel. Oh, is that right? Okay. Second place probably Jinx or Joxy or Twinkie or whoever the hell. No, I think you just named all the Teletubbies there with this one. Yeah, the Teletubbies. Jinx, Joxy, Twinkie. Yeah. That fucking rules. Thanks for that. We have Andrew. Thanks for the super chat, Andrew.
Super chat.
I found out you're a fellow AU Eagle. That's right, American U. That's right. I got something in my eye. Ew. I just got a clump of 3 eyelashes. That's scary. Salty Peanut, thanks for the sub.
Thanks for the sub.
And Bag Bizzle on Twitch, thank you for the sub.
Thanks for the sub.
They write, saw Ben Folds over the weekend. Had to listen to Exhausting Lover while sitting next to my dad. That fucking sucks, which was super fun. I love Ben Folds. That's a fun one, Exhausting Lover. I know that one. Yeah, Ben's the man. I haven't seen Ben live in a very long time. Ben Folds is kind of my just a huge musical inspiration. Frobus Share Arts just subbed. Thanks for the sub. And Fry Eyes, thank you for subbing. Shout out to Yike on Twitch. They just subbed. Now back to YouTube. What did I miss on YouTube? I missed a few. We got the Numbskulls. The Numbskulls writes, we might all be different, but one thing that makes us all equal is the fact that we're God-made. So true. Happy to catch a stream for the first time. Thanks to Numbskulls, and thank you for the super chat. Mr. Brick, another one, was watching your vids on this channel. Notice you tend to say Judas a lot, like when you're shocked. What's the backstory behind that? First off, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that.
Thanks.
The backstory behind Judas is like, there's some TikTok that Aaron and I loved a few years ago, where someone meant one of the characters in this skit is betrayed, and they go, Judas. I forget the exact TikTok, but Judas, that's like a biblical reference. Judas was one of the apostles who betrayed Jesus at the 11th hour for some silver. You know, I got that learned in me back in Christian school, Catholic school. But yeah, I wish I remember. It's a Vine. It's a Vine. Okay, I'm sorry. People on Twitch are correcting me. It's not a TikTok. It's a Vine. I'm sorry. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, that's it. I brought you murder, Judas. That's it. Thank you. Wow, I haven't thought of that in years. Yes, murder. So that's what I'm referencing whenever I go, Judas. Oh, fuck. That's really funny. That's really funny. When does the pre-recorded bit start? I want some Robux. D-Pad Gamer, I actually recorded a new pre-recorded video. If someone donates a super chat or a Twitch, like if I get 5 or more Twitch subs gifted, or if someone on YouTube, and they already have. Here, let me show. Here, you want a pre-recorded video? Here's one. Dr. House, if we don't act right now, we're going to lose this patient. Replace their blood with super chats. But House, that's insane. Do as he says, god damn it. Doctor, you saved me. Wrong. This legend did. So that's a pre-recorded video. But that's, thank you, Caspiss. Thank you for watching me for 13 whole years. I really appreciate the hell out of that. That's super sweet of you. And thank you for the very generous super chat. But I know I missed a lot of other super chats. I just want to get to the $10 one because I play the big I recorded a new pre-recorded video tonight, by the way, on the off chance that I get to press it again. But anyways, you'll like it. You'll like it. If you're attuned to recent events, you'll like it. Or you might hate it. Who knows? Radmads on YouTube. Start my new job tomorrow. I got a boyfriend today. Hubba. Can ReactBot please congratulate me? I always forget to turn on ReactBot. Yes. Oh, React boy. He takes a while to boot up. This is true. There we go. Hey, ReactBot, you're wanted. ReactBot, can you please congratulate Radmads for a new boyfriend and a new job? Maybe the real video was in here. It's not really video. That's all right. Well, you tried. He tried. All right, give it up for ReactBot. He tried. Thank you for a laughing disco Lost Player on YouTube. I see you. Will the Thrill says, can we get some laughing discos in chat? Yeah, there you go. We got, let's see. We have, I want to shout out D-Pad. Hell yeah. That's awesome. Thank you, D-Pad Gamer. Iggy Pickman says, how's it going, lad? No one's ever called me lad. I love that. How's it going, lad? Wish you luck on the search and good night. It's 10 p.m. for me. Just want to say hi. Thank you very much, Iggy. And here's a little message for you. Thanks for the super chat. Oh, God. We got a big fuck. We have a big one. All right, hold on. First off, Full Metal Jacket Official. Thank you. Where's the Laughing Disco Robux V-Bucks? Oh, on Twitch, we have a new emote. On my Twitch, we have a Laughing Disco as an emote. On Twitch, funny enough. Yeah, people are spamming it already. The fucking makes me so happy. That makes me very, very happy. I missed some subs. I'm going to catch up on the subs in a little bit, but hold on. I got to shout out someone ridiculous real quick. I really hate this one. I hate when it's the rap. I can't. RGO Nax, yo, thank you for the bucks. Thank you for the message. I give no fucks. Just kidding. I care a lot. This is so generous. You're like the opposite of Ellen DeGeneres because you're cool. Thank you very much. So they write, Jack needs some advice. Back in January, a fan asked me if he could make a video inspired by my most popular video just in Spanish. I said yes if it was transformative. Copied a lot. The intro is almost identical. Fuck. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, so if you don't feel that it's transformative, say something or claim it. You know, file that YouTube copyright claim. If you don't want to do that, make a big stink about it publicly in a video or a community post and let people know, like, hey, you know, if you feel that it is not transformative, and you would know best. It is your material after all, so you would know best. Right, buddy?
They can't keep getting away with it.
Holy shit. I'm sorry. That was pretty good. That was actually pretty good. Oh, shit. Wrong button. Sorry. That was pretty fucking good, ReactBot. Every once in a while, you really come through, buddy. Hunkadial, we got Static 3 just subbed. Whoa, thanks for the sub. This is on Twitch. Peeps, Hydra Leech, Salty Peanut, thank you. Oh, wait, I already read all these. Fuck. Wait, fuck all you guys. Gene is Green, thanks for subbing.
Thank you.
That was a Verbalace reference. I wasn't aware of that, Astro Boy. We have, oh, and the 10K from the allegations, right, because one of the Roblox chuds made a really good joke that they paid me 10K to make the video. I'm going to spend it on Vivzy Pop commissions, absolutely. Capaccio on Twitch. They've been so for 19 months. God damn. Your stream deck screens and sounds are legit so funny and catch me off guard. Thank you. That means the world to me because that took me a long fucking time to figure out all my little buttons and everything, you know.
We're not doing anything wrong, bro.
But thank you very, very much. We have xcreditor_PNG just joined.
Did you guys
the
hear
club.
Trump
I
died?
didn't. Is that real? Let's see. What are the chances of bringing back YGS in the Big 26? Lego Fox. Bad news. Not great. I don't really want to bring back Your Grammar Sucks. I will be reacting to old Your Grammar Sucks, like 50 and 100 and some of the songs and raps and such all throughout the year. But doing it anew, I don't think my heart's not into it. I'll tell you what my heart is much more into. A brand new series, potentially on Judge Jack's films, called Your AI Sucks, where we poke fun at and criticize people trying to do stuff with like Gen AI shit. Because just I'm all about crediting the creators, and you're not creating shit when you use AI Gen stuff. Hold on, this is a really interesting message. Hold on, guys. Can we ReactBot say something motivational? I don't know, can he?
3 out of 10.
that was demotivational. I'm sorry. That's not what anyone wanted. Oh my God. We have a new sponsor today.
Doc,
Fuck.
I don't know.
I'm just so depressed. I got an easy fix for that. The famous clown Pagliacci's in town this week. You ought to go see him. That'll cheer you up. Oh, but doctor, you misunderstand. This guy just flexed their money on me. Yeah, doc, Gesture Camp just flexed 10 fucking dollary dues. Been watching since 2012. First time being able to catch you live. How about that? I don't have work tomorrow. Let's go. So I think I'm going to hang for a tick. Hope you're doing well, big dog. I'm doing great because you just said some really kind words and you threw me a couple of bones, and that's really Gesture Camp. Ladies and gentlemen, Gesture Camp. How fucking nice is that? How fucking nice, and how fucking unnice is this? I'm getting bullied. Why are you drinking piss? What the fuck? Stop bullying me. It's Chardonnay. I'm just having a little bit of Chardonnay. Little bit of Chard. This is from Spencer. Your oldest video is older than me by 6 months, and I've watched you since I was 12. Hot damn. Damn, I'm old. I am so old. Let's see what else. What else is going on? How about the big Twitch? Bingo Mama just gifted a sub. Hell yeah!
Thanks for the sub.
Yeah, and we're not doing bingo tonight. Just I'm reminded because of your wonderful name, Bingo Mama. We're not going to do bingo tonight. Wow, Mr. Slur the Words over here. We're not going to do bingo tonight, but we will do bingo later in the week. Love the bingo. The nostalgia bingo has been so much fun. And you guys have been keeping it really fucking fun. So we're going to keep doing that. Just not tonight. I'm trying a different thing tonight. And if it sucks, it sucks. But if it doesn't, we try it out. Dear Coffin, thank you for the sub.
Thanks for the sub.
Athena P, literally, they've been sub for 50 fucking months.
Thank you. Thank you.
Athena P wants a terrible cutaway. Please and thank you. Well, it doesn't really work like that. I can't just, fine. No, no.
Guys.
Yes!
If someone gifts a bunch of Twitch subs, I'm gonna let the gator chomp on my fingies.
Today's
Oh no,
stream
wrong
is
button!
Sponsored by
No, I ruined it.
Polymarket.
Oh, I ruined it.
Turning
Oh, I
Point
ruined the
USA,
I ruined the punchline.
and this guy.
Oh, I ruined the punchline.
Thank you.
Because I pressed the wrong button. There's a punchline. Okay, we'll come back to it. I'm sorry, Athena P.
But also, you didn't earn the little cutscene, because I saved that cutscene for when someone actually gifts 5 Twitch subs, or when someone on YouTube donates 10 or more dollar dues, like fucking Ches here. Today's stream is sponsored by Polymarket. We just heard this one. Whatever. Turning Point USA, and this guy. Thank you, Jack. Love your videos. First time on the stream. I'm loving it. Thank you. Been making content for a minute, but I haven't found my footing in streaming. Any tips for getting into streaming and enjoying it? That's a great, phenomenal question, Ches. I thank you for the hearty super chat. Tips on getting into streaming? You have to just do it. You have to get uncomfy. It's gonna be weird. It's a weird kind of shocking. It's a shock to the system when you stream for the first couple of times. It's very unnatural, right? But do it enough so that it becomes natural. You just kind of have to do it. And don't worry so much about the quality, because I just worry about if I'm having fun or not. I'm selfish like that. When I stream, I only stream, I don't have a schedule when I stream. People ask, when do you stream? I don't know, when I feel like it, right? Because I want it to be a party. I want it to be fun. So only stream if you really want to do it. If you get the bug, there's a chance that when you stream the first time, you get the bug and you want to keep going. You want to keep streaming. So don't worry so much about what do I do? Just do it. Just go live someday. Talk to your fans, talk to your viewers, and have a gay old time, dude. Fry, hold on, guys. You might see that cutscene again. This is from Fry. Well, hold on. Dr. House. No. No.
Doc.
Today's stream is sponsored by...
No.
Today's stream is sponsored... No. I love Family Guy funnies, but no. Today's stream is...
Thank you for the sub.
No. Today's stream... Hold on.
Guys.
Here we go.
If someone gifts a bunch of Twitch subs, I'm gonna let the gator chomp on my fingies.
Oh, shit. Someone actually did. Fuck. Thank you very much, Fry Eyes, for gifting 10 fucking subs to the community. That's ridiculous. That is fucking ridiculous. Thank you very much. And that's the new animation I made tonight. I made it right before I went live. I'm like, oh, I got a good idea for one. I think that could be fun, I think. So there you go. Plenty more of that came from. Bunny23 has been subbed for 94 fucking months, by the way.
For the sub.
That's ridiculous. That's too many months. Thank you so much, Bunny. Press a random button for my astrophysics class? How about this one?
We might not be truthful with you guys.
We have CM Dr. Zen the Mad. Really want to say appreciate what you've done. Please keep up the good work. Thank you very, very, very much. I have a message for you.
Guys.
No.
If I get...
Christ. Thank you for this, though. I appreciate your words. How to say your name. Thank you very much. These are very kind words. I appreciate that. Thank you. Roaming to Rome wants to know what happens when you turn 30. Your teeth start falling out. You ever have those dreams? That's real. That starts right at the stroke of midnight whenever you turn 30. That's real. Essence of Cat Hair has subbed for 96 months. 96 months. Jesus Louises. That's absurd. Oh, I like this. Astro McSpaceballs. Going back to Your AI Sucks. Astro McSpaceballs on Twitch writes, I love to comment on people's videos or comments whenever I see an AI profile pic and ask who made their profile pics. That's fucking... That's seagulls, dude.
That genuinely seagulls.
No, that genuinely seagulls. What the fuck is this? Jesus Christ, we have a new fucking sponsor.
Hey, chat, should I go
The
visit
fuck?
them? They live 5 minutes away from my shoot.
First off, Razorblade, you have the coolest username. 50 pounds? That gets a gasp. That deserves a gasp. I wish I had a gasp button. I wish I had a no, wait.
No. Wait.
Thank you so very much, Razorblade. This is far too generous. I really appreciate the kind words, but good Lord, save the money for yourself. My God. That's absurd. Thank you. Let's see. We have Syntist writes, love catching a stream. Been watching your content for nearly 15 years.
You think that's bad?
No one thought that was bad. Thank you for all the laughs, Jack. You the goat. No, Syntist, you're the goat. Thank you for that. You guys are really, really kind tonight. Joe McCheese wants to know if ReactBot joins in on bingo sessions. Not typically, but I don't know, ReactBot. Would you ever? Damn, was it good for you? Oh, man. All right. Kind of sick. Kind of based much? Let's see. Here's a good question. Here we have a question from Tay Samey. Tay, opposite question from Big Creator Vids. People have reposted my content without permission, but they're small channels / some of the vids aren't monetizable. Thoughts? Well, Tay, it's up to you. It's up to you if you feel protective of your content and you don't like, other channels, no matter what size they are, reposting your stuff, then you have a right. It's your call. It's your call. And I think different creators feel differently about this. Some creators are totally fine with having their stuff out there, reposted or whatnot. It really is kind of a per user basis, right? If you're cool with it, then you don't have to act. There's no moral thing that you have to do. It's all about are you okay with it? And if you're not, then you have the option to act out and be like, excuse me, that's mine. But it's up to you. And I can't make that decision for you. Oh, shit. I'm sorry. I didn't see this. I sent you 2, then 5, and you didn't say anything, man. Look, okay. Now I feel like one of those Roblox chuds, because I've seen some of their messages be like, dude, I sent you dollars and you didn't give me Robux. I'm sorry. I keep trying to tell you I have a video letter to you on my page. Please, are you gleeping me? I've never heard gleeping. All right, and I can't guarantee I'll see the video, but thank you very, very much, Split House. I have a little message for you. Dr. House, if we don't act... Today's stream is sponsored by Palantir, Grok, and this guy. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's see. Oh, this is such a chaotic stream, man. We have Disco Spider on Twitch.
Thank you.
Cool fucking name. And Candy Ghost Girl. They also sub.
Thanks for the sub.
So that's kind of sick. Give me 1 second, everybody. Okay, good. Just making sure I'm not missing any messages. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Razorblade, stop it. Today's stream is sponsored by Palantir. No, we just heard this one. Dr. House.
No. Guys. If I get
sure, we'll allow it.
one big super chat, I'm going to let the gator chomp on my fingies.
Oh my God, someone actually did. Fuck. Razorblade, again. I troll with donations. Sorry, 4 a.m. Have a good one. I'll be watching. Thank you very, very much. Oh my God, someone's got some expendable income. Thank you, Razorblade. What are you doing up at 4 a.m.? My God, either go to sleep or wake up. Oh, you're already awake. My goodness gracious. You're either up for the day or you're going back to bed. We got, thank you very much, IRC. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. So, you're probably wondering. Oh, I have another one from John Howes. 2 questions. Thoughts on inarguable music god Billy Joel, and favorite comic books runner series. Billy Joel's fine. He's great. He's a legend, I guess. Favorite comic books run or series. I don't really have, I don't know. I liked Watchmen, like when I first read it like 20 years ago. That was good, but I'm not a big comic book guy. I'm really not. I know I give comic book guy. I practically ooze it. But no. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a big comic book guy. I don't dislike them. It's just I don't happen to collect them. I don't read a lot of them. Oh, you know what I liked? It's more of a graphic novel series, but I really liked Why the Last Man. I liked Why the Last Man. I liked Preacher. I read Preacher. Really liked Preacher. Really liked Why the Last Man. I read those when I was in college. This is like, this is like 2010, I guess. 2009, 2010. But yeah, I haven't really reread them in some time. I'd like to reread those, Preacher's graphic. Preacher's spicy. Why the Last Man is cool too. I like the story in Why the Last Man. Anyways, that's all I got for you in that question. Not for tonight. We're just getting started. The stream hasn't even fucking started, gang. The stream hasn't even fucking started. Oh my fucking goodness. What is happening on YouTube? What the fuck is happening on YouTube? Sorry, we just got slammed with ridiculous. Game Controller Network. Thank you very, very much, Game Controller Network.
Doc,
no, I pressed the wrong button. No, I don't want that one. Sure. Game Controller. Fuck. How kind of you to send this. I love you so much. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. Sorry I botched that. I was caught unawares. And yes, you will, like, if you keep... But, guys, if you really want Robux, give me a pink or red super... No, don't. That's what those fucks always say. Shabila. Another ridiculous, generous gift. My God. As an OG of YouTube, has been through many eras. When was the best time to start if you want it to be your full-time job? Seems nigh impossible now unless you have unlimited budget and time. I hear you. And I'll tell you what, I'm a lucky son of a bitch because I started YouTube in 2006. And I'm not going to, like, I'll say the best time to start YouTube was 2005, 2006. The second best time to join YouTube is now. And I know that is often used, that phrase is often used for like the best time, to delete your tweet would have been, right? But let's put a positive spin on this because yes, is the market oversaturated? Is the platform oversaturated? Of course, it's very hard to stand out. But if you're passionate about something, do it anyway. I'll tell you this, don't make a YouTube channel for the sole purpose of having financial freedom and making a career out of it because it's not a guarantee. It's not these days. Do it because you have something to say. You have a passion for making videos. If you don't have a passion for making videos, then don't sign up for YouTube because then it's a numbers game. Like, don't do that. But do it anyway. And I can't guarantee views, like I'm not an algorithm guy. I never have been. But if that is something you're passionate about, start today. Baby Lamb Creations, Jack, big fan. Thank you very much, Baby Lamb Creations. That's super sweet of you. Thank you. I'm trying, man. And then we have a ridiculous. This is. Oh my God. You want a cutaway gag? Someone wants a cutaway gag.
Hey,
Let me give you
chat.
family. Yeah, here you go. Wow. I can't believe I'm about to have penetrative sex with Lois Griffin. Nothing could make this day any better. Huh? Sorry, Mrs. Griffin. Gonna need to take a rain check on our sex night, because take a look at this. Yeah, this is from Soko Shin. Been watching since I was 9. I'm now 23. Thanks for being there literally my entire youth. No need to try and pronounce my full name. Just wanted a cutaway gag and to make you feel old. Mission successful.
Dude is smashing his drums right now.
Thank you very, very much, Soko. That's too much. And thank you, Nate, for the super chat. Oh, this is so stupid. We got Safowo on Twitch. Thanks. And Soup Stream, they also just subbed. Thanks for the sub. Hell yeah. okay, I have a really good question. Someone on YouTube, in the chat on YouTube, has, and by the way, like we haven't, like the stream hasn't started. I'm just like shooting the shit with you guys. I'm just like kind of chilling, just talking, vibing, you know, because I love doing that with y'all. I'm a yapper. What can I say? And I have like a goal in mind for tonight's stream. But before we do that, someone asked a really good question, and pardon me, I would love to get into it, if you don't mind. And yes, Orbit, I'm paying attention to Twitch too. But what a thoughtful question here. Big question. I make game design vids, but as much love as I put into them, they go unnoticed. How do I go about optimizing a bit without making slop? And that's the tricky part, isn't it? Because we want eyeballs on our content, right? But we still want to keep it our content. And that's so hard. That's, you know, I've been doing this for 20 years and I still never know if when I make a video, if it's gonna hit or fall into obscurity. You know, there's no guarantee, even for someone who's been at this for 2 fucking decades. But there are all sorts of, I'm going to talk about that tonight, actually. That's what tonight's stream is kind of about. What I'm going to do in a bit is kind of like channel surf, you know, YouTube's channel surf for, you know, look at brave volunteers in the YouTube chat who want me to look at their channels tonight. Because the whole gimmick of tonight's stream is I'm going to end the stream when I find a good channel. But really what I'm doing, it's a bit more edutaining than what it sounds. I want to look at some channels and give you guys some pointers, some tips. Like, you know, if I think there's something there, I can help you out with retitling. I can help you out with like making a better thumbnail, a stronger, more, you know, vibrant, contrasty, simplified thumbnail, etc. Because that shit still matters. It still matters on YouTube long form videos. So that's what, like, I'm all about optimizing titles and thumbnails. I really am. I'm big into that. So that would be my advice to you, Azur. That would be my advice to you. Yeah, boobs. Yeah, Megan on Twitch just wrote boobs in the thumbnail. Do it. I'm kidding. Don't, unless it's relevant, then you can, but don't actually. Everyone used to do that back in the day. Thank you, Donut Eater. Some money for alimony. That's very kind of you. Thank you. This is my last try. Can you give me an advice, please? Well, I don't know what advice you want. I'm just saying, like, it's too general. Advice on what? Eat your greens or leafy greens and veggies? You know, what advice do you want me to give? But yeah, man. Let's see. What else is going on here? Stalking the chat. Heather, what the fuck, Heather? Thank you. Very, very kind of Heather. My God. Been watching since 2011. Oh, through high school, college, marriage, widow. Oh my God, widowhood. Holy shit. Heather, thank you for this. This is super thoughtful, and this is a lot. And thank you so very much. Heather, I hope you're doing well. Fuck that. I hope you're flourishing. Thank you for that very thoughtful message. You have been through a lot, and that's really, really cool that you let me in a part of that. So thank you. I hope you're fucking thriving, dude. Let's see. Oh, here's a cool question. Here's a very cool question from Squidworm. Been watching your stuff from since the Sideburn days. Just hit 50 subs today. Congratulations, dude. What was most different about this platform when you were starting out? I will tell you exactly what was. Comedic content was king. Short form sketch comedy, like the 3.5 minute long sketch, that was king. Also original music videos, original funny, clever music videos, and sketches, just really solid, tight sketch comedy. That was king on YouTube from like 2006 when I started to like 2012, if not later. Then it shifted to more personality-based content, like people talking to a camera. And then wave out, other eras. But like that was the era, like that was the most different thing. And I'm not saying sketch comedy's dead. I'm not. But I'm saying if you made a really solid sketch in the early days of YouTube, you were almost guaranteed some success online. It was that prevalent. And people just tuned into YouTube to watch all of these sketch comedy channels back in the day. It was kind of nutty. It was so like, it was just so pervasive, I guess. Can you get a pit stain check? No, absolutely not. I promise I won't screenshot it and print it out on my Canon PIXMA Home TS3660 printer. Fuck yourself, and thank you for the super chat. You'll get it inadvertently. There'll be a moment where I'll scream yay, and you'll see the pits. I'm not gonna fucking dance for you. All right. Oh my god. Okay. Alrighty. So. Oh, this is awesome. Guys, hold up. Hold up. Just Nico. I saw your video, dude, and it was fucking awesome. Yeah. Okay, here we go. We have an awesome message real quick from Just Nico. Oh, wrong button. But we'll get back to that. Sorry. There's the right button. Okay. This is from Just Nico. First off, thank you very much for the very generous super chat. Hey, thanks for the super chat. Terrifying. Please look into Raw Loop and Indemsy. They buy Roblox items from black markets and resell them to kids. They delete lives. I know other people who delete lives. It's hard to track. They have Discord servers and groups. That's pretty juicy. But Just Nico, that's not the reason I wanted to highlight this message. I wanted to highlight this message, Just Nico, because I want everyone at some point to check out Just Nico's video, because the exact same day I uploaded my video on the live Roblox scammers. You know, on the live stream scammers a week ago today, the exact same day, this YouTuber who just super chatted, Just Nico, also uploaded their own thoroughly detailed, heavily researched expose on a similar, like there's a lot of overlap. There's Joxy in the thumbnail. There are a few familiar faces, but what's really, really cool about this video, and I watched this, and I want more people to see it, because for whatever reason, your video got buried, and it really shouldn't have. It really fucking shouldn't have. Like, everyone, when you can, check out Just Nico on YouTube's awesome, thorough video. Also discussing the live, the YouTube Shorts live scam. But Just Nico, there's some overlap. You talk about similar things I do. And it's funny because we were not in touch. Like, we were not like communicating, collaborating at all. It was just a funny little happenstance. But you go into a lot of other details that I didn't even touch, like with the whole brain rot shit, stuff that's way beyond my, fucking pedigree. I don't even know what the word is, pay grade. And it's really fascinating. It's stuff that I didn't even check to see or bother to check. So what I'm trying to say is I cannot recommend this video enough. And to think it's your fucking debut long form video, that's fucking commendable, dude. Honestly, legendary stuff. And I hate that you got buried in the algorithm, because this is a video that deserves 500,000 million views. Like, this deserves it. It's every bit as thorough as videos with many times the views here. So please check it out. Oh, we already have it pinned in the fucking Twitch chat. I'm gonna keep shouting this video out to the heavens. And thank you, Just Nico, for the update via the donation. And I want to get you those views, man, because you fucking deserve it. Let's see. I was gonna put this on Polymarket, but then I forgot I hate betting. Nah, do it anyway. Wait, what's the Polymarket? What, like, he will or won't talk about, like, what's the Polymarket bet there, right? Think Bigger TV. We love Think Bigger TV. I've shouted these guys out before. Our retention is really great, but our CTR, click-through ratio, is pretty rough. Any advice? Okay, well, first off, retention is like more than half the battle, right? People are watching through most of your videos. Like, that is fucking huge, especially if you're making 8 or 10 minute long videos. That's huge. Click-through ratio, I don't know, man. Like, let me see. Let me see. And just so you guys know, I'm no guru when it comes to this shit. But let's take a peek. Let's take a peek at Think Bigger. I am subscribed on my main channel. That's why I'm on JJJ right now. That's why I'm not subscribed here. But I do very much enjoy this channel a lot. So, well, I'll tell you this. Like, you have a really good theme for your thumbnails, right? You have a lovely theme. This video rocks, by the way. This is a terrific video, and I'm glad it got the views it deserves. Oh, and this is cute. It's the cat. Sorry, it took me a second. It's the cat thing. My desktop monitor backgrounds are exactly, my left monitor is this on the left, and my right monitor is the cat on the right. Funny enough. I fucking love that. I guess these are not terrible thumbnails at all. But I would play around with not A/B testing, but well, like A/B testing them, but not through YouTube's A/B test feature, because I've kind of found that hurts views. So don't do that. I would outright change the thumbnails. So, like, why we can't stop arguing online. This is a really cool subject matter, terrific subject, and I get the joke here. I would make this even louder and dumber. Louder and dumber. Like, I wouldn't, like, I know you guys have a theme here. I would argue, I would suggest not using your faces, because right now you are not here's a harsh truth. I don't think you are an established enough brand where you can skate off of using your photos, your pictures in thumbnails, right? I think you have to kind of wait a little bit, gain more of an audience before you can start doing that, right? So and this is just a theory. This is just a suggestion. I could be totally off base here. I could be completely wrong. But man, I don't know. I go louder and dumber with the thumbnails. And I would ditch the text here. Why we argue. I would ditch the text. Sorry, I hate that it like changes whenever I hover over it. But I would ditch the text why we argue, because we already have the title saying what the video is, why we can't stop arguing online. And use a meme. Just use a meme of a fight, an argument. You could use the fucking cat and the woman screaming. Like, you could use that picture. And I get the reference. The reference is cute. But I don't think you are established enough where people go like, oh, these guys, hell yeah. Wait a little bit. Wait till you get like 100K subs or something like that. And then you can do more of these. But and this too, I think this could have a lot more views. Built to break, like planned obsolescence. I love talking about this. Use an old iPhone. Like, use an old iPhone on the left side and then red arrow, a broken cracked screen iPhone, right? And maybe like, 2025, 2026, something like that. To really highlight, because this thumbnail doesn't tell me enough about planned obsolescence. The iPhones are too small in this thumbnail, right? They're tiny, they're teeny tiny, right? So this has so much potential. This could be a 6-digit or a 6-figure view count right here if we change that thumbnail. Don't change the title. I think the title is kind of perfect, but the thumbnail needs to be bigger, louder, dumber. iPhone 2025, pristine, red arrow, broken iPhone 2026. No text. We don't need the text in the thumbnail. So that's my advice, right? Because you're a channel that deserves 500,000 subs like that. And you can get it. You can get there. Let's rework your thumbnails. Get more people clicking on those. Titles are great. I like the titles a lot. Titles are perfect. And you know what? This thumbnail works a little better because you have 52 minutes, 6 hours. 52 minutes, 6 hours, right? And maybe this thumbnail helped a bit with the fucking views. Like, ooh, baby, that's well outside your reach, and that's the goal, right? Anyways, I'm sorry. I'm rambling. This is not what I meant to do tonight. Well, it's kind of what I meant to do tonight. I'm so sorry. DJ Chunky Kong on Twitch. They've been suffering 96 fucking months. That's absurd. Thank you, DJ Chunky Kong. Because of you. They write a really inspiring message. Jack, this is really pretty, guys. Just want to say that because of you, I'm grifting children and have a successful reaction channel. Also, I'm balding just like you. Have a good stream. Fuck you. That's fucking awesome. Thank you, DJ Chunky Kong. Quiet Burbs just subbed.
You just joined the Jack Pack.
Man, I'm sorry. I talked way too long about Think Bigger TV, but I'm just really passionate, especially when it comes to YouTube channels that deserve bigger audiences. Okay. Oh, my goodness gracious. Is this just fucking YouTube? I'm going to start recording. Editor, I'm rolling. I was going to do a thing where it's like, I was going to do a bit where it's, I go channel surfing where brave volunteers in the YouTube live chat say like, me. And I go to their channel, you know, and I go, no, and here's why. And I end the stream and we end the video where I find like a quote unquote good YouTube channel. But what I've been doing for the last 30 minutes, dear editor, is just kind of stumbling upon channels and giving advice. So, is there a series here? Reactbot, go away. Is there a series here? Reactbot, go away. There you go. Jesus Christ. I don't know. Gavin, thank you for the Twitch sub. And Elisa, thank you for the Twitch sub.
Thank you.
Alicia. Thank you, Talon Max. Appreciate you. Big Deuce Real, thank you for this generous message and super chat. Okay, hold on, meow. Okay, we have a message here. Beep, beep. Any help, John Film? I feel like the only videos that succeed that I create are fandom-esque, but I think my content might be too similar conceptually to another YouTuber's for that to work. Well, let's check you out. Let's check you out. Don't make it creepy. Big Deuce Real. All right, let's see. And just upon passing glance here, let's see. A show, Big Deuce is a show dedicated to video games and everything surrounding them. Cool. All right, let's see. I like your thumbnails here. These are very fine thumbnails. Minecraft and... I thought this said cringe. My dumbass. Minecraft and cringe. I was like, ooh, I'd watch that, but... Minecraft and change. When fan games go official. Oh, that's a cool idea for... I don't know, wonder it took off. That's well outside your reach. Look at that, when fan games go official. The best games of all time... to Fur Affinity and beyond. Yep, Star Fox. There you go. You capitalized on that. Oh, wait. No, you... Oh, this is before the Star Fox N64 reboot announcement, isn't it? Yeah. Let's see. Nintendo's hoaxes and fake leaks. Oh, that's interesting. Nickelodeon and the death of licensed games. Ooh. Now, this one really took off. Predicting Poker Night 3. Huh. I don't even know what this is. Shit. Not really took off. Now, what was your question again? It was you feel that the only videos that succeed are fandom-esque. Okay. I see. So maybe there's a big fandom here around whatever this is. And this has fan games in the title. I don't know. I'd have to do more of a deep dive to figure out what's happening here. You have a couple of videos here that pop off, which is awesome. That's what we want. Got some people in my Twitch chat saying this looks like a fun channel. I flippin' agree. The only videos you create that succeed that you create are fandom-esque, but your content might be too similar conceptually. Well, I don't know. Let's see. Let's do a little deep dive. Let me do a little deep dive here. Let me drink a little more wine. I'm just winging it right now, guys. Purely winging it. Oh, there you go. Sorry, Asher Boy on my Twitch chat. This is why. He said, Asher Boy says, I don't see a single crocodile with thumbtacks. And that would really benefit this channel for sure. If you had some dudes sticking fingies in children's toys with taped thumbtacks all over their teeth, I feel like that would really accelerate you know, the growing process here. I'm just saying. Thank you for that, Asher Boy. But let me check out one of your videos. Let's check out, I want to check out the beginning of this, when fan games go official. This is from Big Deuce Real on YouTube, and this one took off. This video took off, and I kind of want to check it out. Let's see. Oh, maybe I should unmute it, you know? Alrighty. Boop. Alrighty. Take it away, Big Deuce. Hold on, let me center my screen. For some reason, my... sorry, give me 1 second, y'all. Boop. Better. Okay.
Good evening. You know, you've really got to commend fan creators for sticking it to big corporations and finally giving the fans what they want. I am assuming this is what the fans want. Whether it be an ancient Flash game or a feature-length team-developed fan work, there's a chance if you keep up with gaming news in any capacity, you're at least somewhat aware of a fan game. I think we've all dabbled in the illicit before. Growing up, there was a game...
This is good. You have a nice brief intro, then you go right into it. I like that. I mean, I can see why this got the views that it did. I think it's just... a lot of YouTube is just luck of the draw, luck of the algorithm. Right? And for like sometimes it'll lift you up. It's like TikTok. TikTok's really good at like making one of your videos go viral and then they'll never touch you again. I'm not saying that's going to happen here. But it's really tough to predict. You know, like I'm not going to go and be like, you need to make your videos more interesting, because it's like, no, that's not the fucking issue here. I don't think so. I say still play around here, because your channel's only a few years old. Right? It's not quite 3 years old yet. So I would say keep experimenting with it, because I don't think we have enough data yet to make a solid conclusion here. Of like, you know, what's the deal with the views being all over the place. Keep at it. It's going to take some time. 3 years is a blip. Keep going. That's my advice. And that's probably not what you want to hear, but that's all I can really give you, given the data here. Let's see. What else? I am Wolfgang. What's up? How much will $5 get me? It'll get you this. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks, I am Wolfgang. What's going on, dude? You want to host Yai? You might. Stay tuned. Let's see. Oh, there's a really good question. This is from Rue the Day. Started making Let's Play / gaming videos, but not had the time to post much, being busy with university. How do you juggle having a life and having a YouTube channel without being sent into the void? That was the toughest thing for me when I was in college. I was so ready to graduate college because I was so eager to get the fuck out of there and do YouTube full time. And then I did, and it was great. Next question. No. The juggling is tough. You do kind of have to, I mean, like, I always prioritized YouTube, even when I was in college, or as you say wrongly, university across the pond, I assume. No, I kid. But yeah, when I was in college, I was very irresponsible. Like, yeah, I do my school assignments, but I was all about the YouTube life, man. From 2006 to 2010, those were my college years. That's when I started my channel. And I got to see my channel go from 0 to 100,000 subs in those 4 years. And which isn't a lot now, but back then it was everything. And it was really hard for me to focus on much anything else. That being said, surround yourself with friends because they'll constantly remind you of what's actually important in life. So that's how I was really able to balance that. Let's see. Yeah, here's a good question. I've heard the key to success is consistency, but it's hard to get something organic playing the same thing over and over again. Any advice? Yeah. I'll tell you something. The consistency is going to take a while. Like, yes, I think consistency is very helpful in growing one's YouTube channel. But you can't start out with that, right? You have to form your own style. You have to form your own aesthetic, your own personality through your videos. And you can kind of be consistent with it, but then you're going to burn out. And you want to prioritize when you're early, when you're just starting out on YouTube, you do want to prioritize quality above quantity. So once you get more comfortable doing what you do, the consistency will follow. It will come. But don't worry about that just yet. Right now, just keep making the best content you can that's purely you. Find your audience. It's not going to happen overnight. Sure as shit didn't with me. But keep at it. Stay at it. All it takes is one video to pop off. All it takes is one video. And you never know. And that's the other thing. You can never ever predict what will go viral or what will fall into the void. You cannot predict it, right? But it just takes one. It takes one video to pop off, and all of a sudden you have an outside audience, and then you get more familiar with your style. Then you can be a bit more consistent because you know how to do it. Like, you're like, oh, I know how to do this. You plop yourself in front of the camera, you grind it out, but it's still you, and people keep watching it because they watch for you. That's my advice. What else? Oh, let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. This is what I want. The Holly Diaries. I get great views. Whoa, where'd it go? Ah! What the fuck happened? I've been hacked. No. There we go. Sorry. I get great views. My channel's growing steadily, but I think my thumbnails are low-key trash. Probably out of your niche. Any advice? Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go to the Holly Diaries. Let's fucking go. All right. Let's fucking go. The Holly Diaries. We're going to stalk your channel. We're going to find out once and for all if your thumbnails are actually trash. I'll give you some advice. All right. Channel found. Boop. Okay. This is the Holly Diaries. I don't know what Holly does yet. 21st century nostalgia. Ooh, that's kind of fun. I love analyzing and talking about all things nostalgia. Okay. All right. I'm all for nostalgia. Let's take a look at your thumbnails and see if they're actually trash. I don't think your thumbnails are trash at all. Holy moly. Holy big views. You're not kidding. Ooh la la. You're not whistling Dixie. Oh my God, these views. I'd kill for these views consistently. My God. Look at these. Look at these fucking 6-digit view counts over here. Damn. And you're worried about your thumbnails. Holly, I think you're doing whatever you're doing. You're clearly doing it right. But you wanted me to dive into your thumbnails here. I guess they're a little busy. If I had to critique them, they're a little busy. But some YouTubers thrive off busy thumbnails. I'm going to put Athena P on the spot. Athena P, awesome big YouTuber. I'm going to say it, Athena P, your thumbnails are very busy. Does that stop you from getting views consistently? Fuck no, it doesn't. So sometimes a busy thumbnail can not just not work against you, but work for you. right? So, and honestly, they're not even that busy. There's a lot going on, but like everything's very clearly readable, right? Thousands of dolls, Dolltopia, lovely compositing here. And this is really nice too, though. What happened? You got the arrow. That arrow, it's cliche, but the arrow fucking helps, guys. It really fucking helps, man. I'm not saying it's an instant, you know, pattern for success, but like this video has 200K views. There's an arrow. I'm just saying, even this is nice. Lost, a little collage here. Abandoned. Yeah. This is nice. I like this one. Maybe I put a bit more shadow behind the 2025 here, I suppose, but like I'm just nitpicky. Like, yeah, there's a lot in your thumbnails here, but they're all painstaking. Like, I can tell you put a lot of effort, you know, layering your thumbnails here. And there's even some like color theme happening with the pink and purple in these two. Very nice stuff. No. Holly, you got the wrong question. No, I don't. My advice is keep doing what you're doing. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Okay? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm not going to say make your thumbnails simple, because then, you know, I don't want to rob you of your next 200K views, your next fucking 900K views, your next 400K views. I don't want to be the guy who's like, let's simplify the thumbnails, sweaty. And then all of a sudden you're getting like, you know, 2K views, 5K views. And you're like, what the fuck happened? No, you found your niche. You found your audience. Keep doing what you're doing. Let that snowball. You know what I'm saying? You're doing it right. You're doing it right. Yeah, Athena P in the Twitch chat just wrote, oh, me mentioned I got busy thumbnails. Yeah, Athena P, you know what I'm talking about. Athena, let's check. Yeah. I'm going to put you on the spot. Fuck you. One girl boss to another. Let me show you. Let me show you Athena P's busy ass. Oh, they're so fucking busy. And check this out. Check this legend out. Wrong button. Check this legend out. Look how fucking busy. These are chaotic messes. Like, there's so much text. There's not just so much text. There are like multiple fonts and colors of text in each thumbnail. And yet 100K, 90K, 90K, 111K, 90K, 500,000. You know, these are strong fucking videos and they're busy. And this, like, I would never do this because it wouldn't work for my style. But I also wouldn't say don't ever do this, because look at these fucking view counts, man. Isn't that cool? So there's no single recipe for video view success. There's not. Like, I can help optimize your thumbnails to the best of my abilities, but there are so many exceptions to the rule. Isn't that cool? I love that. I think that's cool. I kind of love how, like, there are so many exceptions to these made up rules. You're welcome, the Holly Diaries. Let's see. Let's see what else. My God, there's so much happening. Jack of the Jungle. I'm having trouble with my channel. All right, let's check it out. All right, we're gonna do a deep dive from the Troy Braddock here. The Troy Braddock. I'm having trouble with my channel. My recent gaming videos haven't been doing that good, and my Lego videos have. Should I axe the gaming videos? Now, before I even look at your channel, there's one possible solution. I'm not saying it's a guarantee, but have you considered a separate channel for your gaming videos? Because it's not like the best advice I ever received was when someone told me to treat your YouTube channels like TV channels. Because I was putting everything on Jack's Films for years, for like 15 years. I'm like, hey, we'll throw everything at the wall, see what sticks, right? And I learned that more and more that, some viewers tune in for Yai, and some viewers tune in for this, and some viewers tune in for that. So I decided to put Yai back on Jack as a Nerd, and that really fucking helped. And then I do the different shit on Jack's Films. I have different channels that have different audiences that have different expectations. And I've never looked back, right? So maybe that's something you want to consider. Maybe if your gaming videos, like let's go back, if your gaming videos aren't doing as well as your Lego videos, well then maybe your audience is really all about those Lego videos, but that's not to say you don't have an audience for gaming videos, and maybe you make a separate channel for that. That's my advice to you. If that makes sense. Good questions, guys. Oh, well, this is nice. This is Nuke04. Thank you for this very generous super chat. Been watching since middle school, and I just finished college. Oh my goodness. Congratulations, by the way. You inspired me to get into interviewing people, but I want to be better at it. Is there anything on my channel that you think could be improved? Well, let's take a look, shall we? Let's take a look at your interviewing process. First off, you have a pretty strong audience. You got over 30K subs. Let's go, legend. We love to see that. Let's find an interview. Let's try this. Brian Beacock on voicing Monokuma for a decade. Now, this looks like an interview. Oh, look, it's ReactBot. Wait, ReactBot, look, it's you. Wait, wake up. ReactBot, look, it's you.
Holy crap, Lois.
I know, that's what I said. That was pretty cool, actually. Like it's a Family Guy funny. So let's go. Okay. But let's take a look. I'm not familiar with this voice actor, this Brian fella. But let's take a look because Nuke04 over here wants some advice on improving their interviewing game. So let's fucking check it out, shall we?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Happy 15th anniversary of Danganronpa. My name is Nuke, and for today's interview, we're joined by voice actor Brian Beacock. They're the voice of Monokuma in Danganronpa. Brian, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
So firstly, I just want to know, how does it feel that Danganronpa is turning 15, 16 years old this year, and how has that impacted like your overall view on the series?
It's crazy, but it was really like a slow build. You know, it obviously didn't start that way when I did the first game. It was just some weird, bizarre project that I was a part of. And then when this...
I mean, there's nothing that you're doing wrong, necessarily. Like, that's a good question. I mean, like, shoot, I don't know if I want to critique your interviewing style. I just have, like, some nitpicky video tidbits and critiques, but they're really, it's really nothing. I would say maybe lower the volume of the music just a touch. And for these, I mean, like, it's helpful, I think, for some people to, like, include in text form the question that you have either, like, down here or up here. But, like, then I'm fucking nitpicking. It seems like you're a very capable interviewer here, given the snippet that I'm watching. I'd have to do a bit more of a deep dive, and I don't want to watch a 24-minute video here in a live stream. You know, because I feel like that would rob a lot of other people of their, you know, I want to talk to other people. But I don't know. I don't think there's anything wrong with your interviewing style. I would say just, like, cut down on the slurs, and then you'll be good to go. You'll be fine. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What's wrong with me? No, you're a fine interviewer. And you got a lot of people both in my YouTube chat and the Twitch chat that are like, wait, I'd watch the hell out of this. So I think it's just finding your audience, right? Just be consistent, keep doing what you're doing. And, you know, it takes one video to pop off. I will say, to help with the pop-off thing, I know we just talked about, you know, how some busy thumbnails can work. There's a lot going on text-wise and visual-wise with this row and this row here. I actually would recommend we simplify this a little bit. Maybe make the interviewee more of the focus in these thumbnails. Kind of put them in center. But like that's, you know, I'm grasping at straws here. You know, that's not what you asked for. I'm sorry, Legend. Okay. Got it. Phenomenal question here. Phenomenal question. This is from TB. I'm not a creator, but if it exists in your mind, what would you consider a quote unquote death sentence of a thumbnail that instantly screams, I will not watch this ever, even if the content could be amazing? That's a really great question. I do like that question. Any thumbnail that doesn't stand out, it's going to be tough for me to click on. You know, when they pop up in my little recommended for you columns, right? Or under the video, on the side, wherever. If it doesn't stand out, and that's not great advice, is it? But also, if it is too, I hate saying the word busy over and over again, but if it is too complex, I'm going to use an example. Like, I'm sorry, but I will, like, if these 8 thumbnails here, this grid, this little 2x4 grid, if any of these popped in, first off, I'm not familiar with the shows. So, you know, that's not fair off the bat. I'm sure a lot of you watching are like, wait, what the fuck? I love this show. But it's just so much going on. I don't like the swirl, the swirl, the red-blue swirl here just kind of like blends everything together. Nothing really stands out. The text is really tiny here. I can barely read it. Like the 100 Last Defense Academy line interview series. It's just, and if I'm on my phone, oh, game over. I definitely won't be able to read that on my phone screen. You know what I'm saying? So like that to me is, and I'm sorry. I feel like it's kind of an unfair comparison. But that's something I personally would not click on. I'm not saying you wouldn't. And again, it's also about like, this is subject matter. This is subject matter that I'm woefully unfamiliar with. The Twitch crowd is already saying like, they're not shows, they're visual novels. And it's like, I did not know that. So I am not the audience for this, but that's just something for me. I wish I could give you guys more examples. Like, let me just go home on YouTube and see if there's like anything that stands out to me of like, would never click that. I wouldn't click that, and here's why. But like, I do feel like YouTube is pretty good at recommending to me things that I would click on. So yeah, again, like for me, anything with sports, I'll actively avoid, but that's me. And I'm sure a lot of you are like, wait, what the fuck? So it does depend on the viewer, obviously, which is the least helpful thing for me to say. And I do apologize. Yeah, I'm not seeing many good examples here on the homepage, unfortunately. So I can't really help you out there. Anyways, it's a really good question, though. Oh, there's something in my eye. Okay. Roth the Broth, thanks for the Twitch sub.
Thank you.
Thank you. 40 months. That's a lot. How's your day, John? My day's good. I had a good job. I had a good day. Excuse me. Okay. Where else? Aw. I took a huge gamble throwing 50. That's too much fucking dollars, dude. I have one last question. Would it be all right with you if I sampled DSE2? Yeah, sample away. I'm not going to say no. Have fun. Have fun. I kind of want to do a thing this year where it's like, it's a little, not even a contest, but like I want to announce a like a challenge where it's like cover one of my songs from the last 20 years. And, you know, we can have like a fun little react-a-thon to your all of everyone's covers. But yeah, you can go ahead and sample it. Just make it good. Let's see. Okay, let's check out some more thumbnails. We have Quinthio. Would love to hear any suggestion on how I could switch up my thumbnails to help better separate myself from the common slop. I A/B test a lot, but I didn't know that could hurt. CTR. And I don't want to outright say don't use YouTube's official A/B thumbnail testing. It's just in my personal experience, I'm a little superstitious when it comes to things like that. When it's like I don't sorry, I just lost the YouTube chat real quick. Let me reload it. But I'm superstitious when it comes to things like scheduling a video or A/B testing the titles. I feel like that's really hurt me in the past, so I don't do that anymore. Oh no, where did it go? It was like Q something, Okay, so I lost. Sorry, I had to refresh the YouTube chat, and I lost. It was like Q something. Yeah, I'm just a little stitious. Oh, thanks, Photo of a Ferret. Nice to see you in the chat. I see you, bud. How you doing, man? Did someone see that Q thing? Anyone remember the Q? Oh, Quinthio. Thank you, Quinthio. Quinthio. Got it. Quinthio. Let's stalk your channel. That's the name of my new series. It's called Channel Stalkers, where I stalk your channels and I tell you what you can do better. Alrighty. Oh, Quinthio. Quinthio has a very clear vision with their thumbnails. Oh, and I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all. All right, this is Quinthio. So Quinthio's already doing something right. They got 110K subs, baby. We love to see it.
That genuinely Eagles.
You know, you gotta respect this.
I gotta respect this.
Quinthio. Wherefore art thou, Quinthio, dude? Drama and commentary. Okay, so we're doing this style. We're doing like the black and white and red thumbnail aesthetic, which is fine. It's I'm sorry, Quinthio. Someone in my chat just said in the YouTube chat, they said it's over, because this is very akin to the YouTube channels I see, kind of like the drama channels where like every other thumbnail is it's over. It's over. You know what I'm talking about? And look, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying, like, you clearly know what yours is about. And deep frying. Yeah. I love it. Quinthio's totally aware of the deep frying. Yeah. The deep, like the high contrast, high satch. Wow, you really deep fried Clavicular. I think you deep fried him a little too much. Why'd you deep fry Mr. Beast? He's so... Do we have to deep fry all of them? And you don't. You mix and match. Like, you know, you left him unscathed, but then you deep fried this dude. Okay. So... And you were asking, like, what you can do to stand out. I mean, like, these stand out. Like, shit, dog. Are you sure you want advice from me? You already got 500,000 views on this, right? You got 7K, which is, like, the funny number. You got almost 100K here. Sorry, I love these titles so much. Mr. Beast might be cooked. She has receipts. Sorry. I'm sorry. It's bad. Why is this cracking me up? Why is this fucking cracking me up? Oh no. It's bad. What's that gorilla song? It's bad. You've got to have, right? You know what I'm talking about. Dare. Yeah. Dare. Right? It's bad. Damn, it sounds like everything's bad. Oh, the guy that cheated at Donkey Kong? It's bad. Clavicular? Bad. He's done. Where's It's Over? Give me one It's Over. It's over. We got it. It's over. Let's go. It's over. He turkeyed his last Tom. Phenomenal title, by the way. Phenomenal title. It's over. It's over. It's over. Legal update. Wild update. Huge update. It's over. I could do this all day, dude. Okay. You really want advice from me? Because you obviously have a very clear singular vision, right? If anything, well, no, don't change your avatar. I was gonna say make your avatar like this too, with like a deep fried avatar of yourself. But like, no, don't do that, because then you have to like retrain your audience on who you are, like, because then your next video, people will be like, I didn't even know it was you. I saw it in my sub feed and I went, who is this? So don't do that. Don't do that just yet. I guess my one piece of advice, look at the videos that do really well and try to, like, you know, and ask yourself why. Why did this get over 500,000 views? Right? Which is funny because if anything, I think this is a clearer, I'm more interested in this video based off the thumbnail alone. Because, like, I'm kind of sick of, like, pirate software this, pirate software that. But, ooh, gambling for kids? Fuck yeah. You know what I mean? Like, and it's clearer. It's a clearer, more high contrast thumbnail. Sorry, this is so funny. He's done. No, it's such a meme. I'm sorry, but yeah, you know it's a meme, right? You're joking about it yourself, which I fucking love. You have a really good sense of humor. I want to try to separate what you always see with the It's Over group. Okay, this is from Quinthio. Quinthio writes, I want to try to separate what you always see with the It's Over group. So, yeah, but do you? Because sometimes these videos do really well for you, right? So if you want to mix it up, you can. I like this. I am more interested in the thumbnails that don't say it's bad, it's over, he's done. I like the thumbnails that, as you say, differentiate, that are more specific to the subject matter at hand. So instead of saying it's over, he's done, gambling for kids, even finally apologized, right? Like, I'm not going to click on another clavicular hit piece. It's bad. You know, I'm just not. But this piques my interest. All right, Quinthio, like, if there's any takeaway here, it's this. This piques my interest, even though this only, quote unquote, has 20K views, relatively speaking, right? I still say, fuck the numbers. Play around with this, because it's more specific. It's not the 1,000th It's Over. It's gambling for kids is specific to the subject matter. And I don't know much about this YouTuber or his affiliation with alleged gambling for kids, whatever the fuck. This, I would click on this way more than I would click on insane update, because an update assumes I'm familiar with whatever you put out before, right? And I'm not. It's bad, it's very vague. And maybe it works, but I would say this, Quinthio, play around with the more specific text in your thumbnails. Try it, right? They're not all going to hit, but if one does, all it takes is one. And not that you're any stranger to videos that take off. You know, I'm not trying to condescend to you. You're doing just fucking fine, right? But I would play around, like, do less of it's done, or I'm mixing them up. Do less of it's bad, he's done. Explore this. Dig around with this. Gambling. I mean, I'm not saying make 18 videos about gambling for kids. Play around with that. Play around with different text. You can still deep fry those faces, black background, red and white text, right? That's my advice to you. That's my advice to you. Great question. Ooh, this is fun. Guys, this is so fun. Knife Kind, thanks for the sub. When the subs come out sizzling. It's bad. It's over. He's over. He's bad. Sorry. So stupid. Oh, someone does. Okay, well, hold on. It's from Lemon Fairy. First off, thank you for the overly generous super chat. Any advice for an animated shorts? Any advice for an animated short films channel? All I can tell is that I don't look very professional, but I really don't know where to start fixing it. Any advice would mean so much. All right, we can take a look. You want to get more professional? I'm going to have to take a deeper look. But let's see if we can't get you more profesh looking. Know what I mean? Have you tried putting "it's over" and "he's done" in your thumbnails? Because that works a lot. Stupid. Move on, Jack. Move on. Move on. I like your description a lot. Your description's very goofy, Lemon Fairy. I'm making the short films. I posted the images. That's good. That's cute. But you're like, no, I'm done. I'm fucking done being cute. I want to be profesh. You want to be profesh? All right, I'm going to treat you like a profesh channel. All right? Let's see. Okay, to me, this is thumbnail poison. There's too much going on here, and it's just kind of unattractive to my eyeballs, all right? I'd clean this up. But all of your thumbnails, after a certain point, are very unique and different. Look at this. There's a lot of consistency, as you can tell. A lot of pink, a lot of purple, right? There's a color theme happening here. But then after a certain point, we get more colorful, and then we get a little more varied. Now, I don't know what's better. I don't know if you want all of your thumbnails to share a theme, or if you do want them to stick out individually. I don't. Let me turn it back to you guys. What do you think? What do you think? Before we even watch anything here, what do you think? Should we go for a consistent theme for our thumbnails? Is that a bit more professional? Or should we not be afraid to be a bit more individualistic with the thumbnails? All right. MX Zan says consistent. Let's see. There are going to be a lot of cooks in this kitchen, so I'm not going to read everything I see here. Artsy. Someone said artsy. Like in a good way. 10 out of 10. Yeah. I feel like someone said they're not poppy enough. And I actually do agree. My biggest piece of criticism is nothing really pops out at me. I think these thumbnails, at the very least, without looking at the videos themselves, could stand out a bit more. Like these colors are very flat. In this teddy bear, this is a very dim shade of pink, and then you're doing gray on black. Nothing, like, I wouldn't click on that. If you put this up against 12 other YouTube videos, I wouldn't click on it because it doesn't stand out. It's not bright. I can barely tell what it's about. I can't tell what it's about. Now, this one's nice. I like Lemon Fairy. This one's cute, right? But this one, the text is too small for this one, I would say. Especially the subtitle, the Toontown Corporate, whatever. The text is too small. But yeah, I would play around with making the thumbnails pop a bit more. And for this one should use the 16 by 9 widescreen ratio to its advantage. In other words, extend out these, get rid of the borders, extend out the background. I would get rid of the text too. I don't know. I feel like the text detracts. Take away the text. Just take a still from your cartoon, from your shorts, no text, and let that do the talk. And then optimize it, right? add a drop shadow or a stroke or whatever, right? You can make the background a gradient or something like that. But I would get rid of the text. I think that's it. I think that's what I would do. I think for most, if not all of these, get rid of the text in the thumbnails, let the cartoons themselves do the talking, and then re-optimize and, you know, Photoshop the cartoons so that they stand out against whatever background they have behind them. That's my piece of advice. The text is a little too much. It's a bit much for me personally. It's a little flat. Try that. That's my advice, Lemon Fairy. And thank you for being a brave volunteer and volunteering your channel. It takes balls to, you know, volunteer your channel to this for some old geezer like me to go like, here's what I do differently. But that's my advice. I hope that makes sense. Holy shit. Sorry, we have a comment of the year. This is from a face-sitting victim. My channel hasn't been the same since the incident. I wonder what the incident was. Face-sitting victim. Oh, that shit, man. That's incredible. Honestly, thank you. That is the greatest comment I'll read tonight. Dude, Reactbot, did you hear what happened to that person? Are they coming on to me? No, I don't think so. I don't think that was a pickup line or anything. You fucking freak. Okay, hold on one second. Sorry, there is some bullshit in my eyeball. Probably a dog hair since we have like 20 of them. This is, you guys are, okay. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get to as many of these as I can. But yeah, this is an advice stream. Yes. This is from Bread Mannington. Yo, this is an advice stream? Hell yeah. Criticize me. All right. Let's fucking go. Oh, I'm about to get critical, dude. Yo, call me moist because I'm about to get critical up in this bitch. I'm going to fucking ruin your day. Let's go. Let's fucking go. All right. Alrighty. What was the series name I was half jokingly going to call this series? Does anyone remember? I'm not quizzing. I actually forgot because I talk too much. I was like, ooh, we should call it. And then I've completely forgotten what I've said. It was like 30 minutes ago. Channel Stalkers. Thank you. Yeah. Channel Stalkers. There you go. Or channel. Yeah. That's it. Thank you. Or let me stalk your channels. Yeah, there you go. There's the thumbnail, right? The thumbnail will be like me doing this, right? Shadowy, high contrast, you know, right? You know, in the top left corner of the you know, thumbnail, and then like, I guess in the empty space, the other space of the thumbnail, just a shit ton of channel icons, some numbers maybe. That's the tricky part. Like, how do you make, you know, right? Like channel stalkers, right? I don't know. There's something there. Oh, there you go. He's done. That's he's done. Okay. Yeah, I still don't know what the angle is for me. But anyways, who cares? Let's go to Bread Mannington. Bread Mannington. Yeast. That's a cool description. Okay, so Bread Mannington. Upon first glance, what do we do here? Excuse me. Can you beat Pirate Yakuza without being a pirate? That's a cool angle. I like that. Successfully nuzlocked the most obscure Pokemon clone. How I beat and created my first Nuzlocke. Oh my goodness. I attempted and created my first Nuzlocke. Okay. Sensing a theme here. Oh, and we're moved on. All right. No more. So that was all from the last year or so. And then there's a nice big gap, a few years. So let's just talk about these. Your last 4 videos from the last 12 months or so. Let's see. It's over, Mr. Yeast. All right. So you're a video game expert, or you're passionate about beating video games under specific sets and conditions, right? Can you beat Pirate Yakuza without being a pirate? This is the kind of video I can see going viral. 100% the kind of video I can see going viral. Because I see the shit all the time in my feed. Like, for example, can you beat Elden Ring using only poop? That sounds fake. It's a real video, right? Can you beat Mario 64 without jumping, right? Shit like that. Or how many stars can you... Whatever. I feel like a lot of us are familiar with those types of videos. So this is just that, but with the latest... One of the entries in the Yakuza videos, right? So... Someone said put the question in the thumbnail. I actually disagree. I think less text would make this stand out a bit more, right? Because there's a lot here. There's a lot of info here in this text. There's no healing, no attack power, no pirates, Mad Dog only, right? Simplify the thumbnail. Simplify the thumbnail. So I guess the maybe like the antagonist, or just, you know, the antagonist is front and center, but there's a big red X over him, like no pirate, right? Something like that. There's a way to simplify this thumbnail so it's not quite as confusingly composed. It needs less, not more. But this is, I don't know, man. I think that's a very strong title, at least for a video. Very strong title. Also, the text doesn't really stand out very well. Like Mad Dog only kind of blends in, has the same like color theme. I would just, you know, really go nuts with the shadows. Whatever. I've said this before, I'll say it again. When you're photoshopping thumbnails, give me 1 second. I'm going to open up Photoshop and show you all what I fucking mean. I'm going to give you my strongest bit of advice when it comes to making thumbnails for YouTube videos right now. Okay. 1 second, gamers. Beep. Whoop. There you go. Yeah. Okay. So this is the thumbnail that I made for my latest video on Judge Jack's films. And you know what I do? The last step I take whenever I make any thumbnail for any one of my videos across any of my channels, the very last step I do is this. I make it really small, like comically small, because this is what it's going to look like on a phone. And I go, would I click on that? Does the info read, right? Does all the data in the thumbnail come across? Is it too busy? Is it too simple? Does it stand out? And I was worried about today's thumbnail, genuinely. I was playing around with it. I'm like, how do I, like, the title of today's video was Try Not to Laugh, But the Vids Aren't Stolen Too. It's a mouthful. It's a long fucking title. So how does a thumbnail convey that? Well, I have to laugh, and I should show like a goofy image, you know, that I laugh at, right? So it's pixelated Jack Black, and I played around with like the saturation of Jack Black, you know, like, yeah, that's what he looked like originally, right? But then I'm like, nope, let's crank up those colors. And then same thing with me here. I added like a mask, and you can't even tell that there's a mask here, but I'm like kind of disappearing behind no, you really can't tell, can you? But I like cranked up the saturation. I fucked with the brightness, the contrast. And then I added, like, beforehand it looked like this. And I thought, oh, Jack Black's blue shirt kind of blends in with the blue sky. So I added just a subtle little shadow, just a little masking tool. And it makes all the difference, even when you make it super small, right? So I went beep, beep, beep. I went through like 4 different versions of this thumbnail for today's video, right? But the last step I always do is make it really, really small. Would I click on that? Does that convey what I'm trying to convey, right? So let's go back to your video. Sorry. Let's go back to your video here. Right? Let's make it really small. And it kind of becomes a little muddled, doesn't it? Like the detail gets lost. You really can't read the Mad Dog only text, or at least I can't. Much less the even smaller text around him, right? It gets a little lost. This gets a little lost in translation, right? When you make it small. So simplify it. Use shadow. Shadows are so important in thumbnails because they help make things, not just text, but people, pictures, concepts stand out. Play around with that more because this is a great angle for a video. Can you beat this pirate game without being a pirate? That's hilarious. I want to click on it. But the thumbnail is kind of turning me off. So try that. Try that. Make it small. And keep fucking with your thumbnail, and then keep shrinking it until you're like, there you go. That conveys everything I want it to. That gets the message across. So there you go. And you know how to make good thumbnails. Like, look, this is a great thumbnail here. Someone in the YouTube chat just said the third from the left is the best, and I agree. This one, even if you make it small, look at that. It's bold. It's bold, it's colorful, but it's not too busy. That's a great thumbnail, dude. That's a terrific thumbnail. And I'm mad that this only has 59 views because this is the thumbnail of a video with a higher view count. But I would play around with it. There's no guarantee. I'm not saying as soon as you fix your thumbnail, people will come flocking, but play around with it. Righty. Oh my goodness gracious. What is that? I'm not familiar with, so Stretched Rat, phenomenal name, by the way. And thank you for this. Thank you for the super chat. Do you think that edited GMVs are still a viable format? Is that a gaming music video? I've been trying at making videos for a few years. I've been making content since 2015. I put a lot of effort into some of my few videos. Do I need to pivot? Advice. Let me confirm what GMVs are before I continue. Got mustard videos? Is that what that is? Good mythical voring. Oh, okay, my chat's having far too much fun. Good mythical voring. Let me check out your channel and then we'll get an answer. Stretched Rat 4341. Gaming. I think the answer is gaming music videos. There you go. Yeah, I think it's gaming music videos. I'm pretty sure. I'll be honest. This is a tough question. I don't know. I don't know. Because I'm actually I am the perfectly wrong person to ask when it comes to this because I don't watch gaming music videos. That's not something that I am knowledgeable about or interested in. So I feel like I am ill-equipped to give you any advice on whether or not you should still pursue this medium. Having said that, I will say a lot of like editing videos, music videos, I say they do pretty well on TikTok, right? So if you're feeling kind of like hold up a little, and kind of cornered and YouTube's not doing it for you, maybe consider uploading snippets of these to TikTok and see if the TikTok crowd likes it. Because I've seen a lot of like really cool stylized musical edits more on TikTok than on YouTube. But then again, I'm no expert. I could be talking out of my ass right now. That's my advice to you, Stretched Rat. Do you think shorts are a viable format, or do you have advice for long forms? I used ReactBot for my most recent short. Oh, you did? Nice. No,
I've already reacted to this.
Okay, fuck. I'm sorry. I thought that'd be a fun, cute moment. Do I think shorts are a viable format? I think they're a very viable format. I'll tell you what though, I don't do a lot of shorts myself because I spammed them a lot on the main channel several years ago, and I've since stopped. I'll tell you this. I've said this before. I'll say it again. YouTube Shorts are great for promoting your channel and also helping you increase the sub count of your YouTube channel. I don't think they're a terrifically good format for income and for AdSense because it's, you know, even the most viral shorts, it's a fraction of the AdSense you'd get for an average performing, mediocrely performing long form video, right? So, and I do make shorts, but I don't make them for YouTube frequently. I'll make shorts for TikTok. I'll make shorts for my Instagram Reels, and not for, you know, financial purposes, but just to get the name out, just to let people know that I'm still alive, you know, because every time I upload anything on TikTok, all the comments are like, Jax Films is still alive? You know what I mean? And it's fine. But I'm not the best person to ask when it comes to YouTube Shorts. Unless if you want to like increase your reach. My one fear is if you go too hard in the shorts, it doesn't convert into long form views. So you'll have an audience for your shorts, but then if you upload a long form video, all the people that sub to your channel for your shorts, well, they'll see that long form and go, and they might even unsubscribe or leave, or they'll fuck the view count for your channel, and that'll kill your reach. That's what keeps me up at night. That's why you don't see me upload a lot of shorts on my YouTube channels, because I'm so scared of just killing the reach if I upload a short, even if it goes viral. I had one do really well recently on my main channel. It's a snippet from my interview with Anthony Padilla, and it did great. And then I don't want to upload another video for a while. Like in the, you know, I'm like, okay, cool. That was a gamble and it did well. It paid off. I don't know if the next short will. So then I don't upload anything short wise there for a while. I'll throw shit out on TikTok, on Reels. Doesn't affect me, you know, but I'm so scared of having a video not perform very well. And then it just fucks everything up. So I'm very iffy when it comes to YouTube Shorts. Now, if you have a whole channel dedicated to shorts, that's different. Then go fucking nuts, you know? Then there's throw everything at the wall, see what sticks, right? There's nothing to lose, really. But when you mix YouTube Shorts with YouTube Longs on the same channel, that's where I get hesitant. Hope that makes sense. Yeah, there you go. Nuke says, true, they don't cross over much. Very few of my shorts viewers watch my long form. And that's why I stopped. Because I was cranking out shorts and they were doing great. Sometimes they get couple million views. But they weren't translating into long form views. And that's where the money is. And it's like, well, what am I fucking doing? I'm getting subs, but they're not converting. And if anything, I'm losing views and viewers, because whenever I would upload a long form video, all of the thousands of people that just subbed to my channel for my shorts, they see this long form video and they're like, oh no, dude, no, that's not what I subbed for. I subbed for these cute little vertical shorts that are like 30 seconds long. I'm not watching a 15-minute video on whatever the fuck. And that hurt my channel in the long run. So be careful when you're mixing on the same channel, mixing shorts and long form videos. And everyone's different. I'm just telling you my experience. A lot of good questions here. A lot of good, tough questions here. I'm loving this. Check. How can I make $10 on YouTube? Well, what you can do is you can give me 2 laughing discos, and then I'll pay you back with 1,000 Robux, and then you can give me clapping seals, and I'll give you 4 Robux. And then you can convert that, and that's how, you know, I think that's how that works. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that. Oh my goodness gracious. so stupid. If I let the devs of the game really interesting question here. Niche mobile gamer, need your help. If I let the devs of the game use my channel to promote their game, like a YouTube promotion, can that hurt my channel, or do I trash this thing? I don't think it'll hurt it to a detrimental degree. I mean, I don't know the specifics of this theoretical promotion, right? Whatever contract or agreement you potentially have or don't have with this corporation. But I mean, nothing wrong with a little promotion. It's all about like how much freedom are you willing to give the devs of this game? If you're letting them quote unquote use your channel, what does that mean? For like a video, sure, that's fine. Multiple videos, that could harm your rep. And not even your rep, that could turn off some of your viewers. If it's like a recurring promotion, if it keeps happening, then all of a sudden people will leave because it's just like, oh, this channel got bought out, quote unquote. So I don't know the specifics of this agreement, but like a little promo, that wouldn't hurt. I can't imagine. That's me, man. All this thumbnail wisdom, and this legend stays grounded, keeping his own channel under 5 mil. A man of the people. Yeah. I keep it under 5 mil on purpose. You know, every time it gets too close, I do something detrimental to the health of my channel, right? So then I can tank it, you know, because that's just me being humble and grounded, baby. What can I say? Oh man. Okay, here we go. Someone wants some thumbnail help. I love thumbnail help. This is Sleepy Ghost Horror. Can you help me improve my thumbnails, please? And thank you. Yeah, you got it. All right, let's block. No, I'm kidding. Let's go. Ah, no, not here. Not in this tab. This tab. Hold on. Tee-hee-hee. Sorry, gamers. All these windows. Here we go. And we're back. Okay. All right, this is from Sleepy Ghost Horror. Sleepy Ghost Horror. Well, you don't have a lot to... You just started this year. Okay, so you're a brand new channel. You started in January of this year. Oh, sorry, I'm an idiot. Sorry, tee-hee-hee. Let's try that again. One for the editor. Okay, so you don't have a lot here. And you started your channel in January of this year. This is a brand new YouTube channel. Sorry, it's never authentic when I have to say it again. But anyways. Now, these aren't terrible. They're very different, though, right? I feel like these are good thumbnails. They look professionally made. But they're all just so different. They're all oh so very different. You know what I mean? I think it would help to have some kind of consistent theme across your thumbnails, but they're not bad thumbnails. Like, this is cool. I like the little blurry effect, right, with the double layering of the words of triangle. Creepy with the hands. Yeah, like this is mysterious. I don't know what this is about, and I'm sure that's part of the allure, right? Hide and seek. This one's pretty clean. I don't love this one. Just because there's a logo and I don't know what the logo's for. It's a bit, I don't know, but this is professional. Manhunt. This is funny. It's a 14-second video, but this is something I'd expect from like a hour-long video essay on something. My only bit of advice is you know, and it seems like you're only 4 videos deep and you're still finding your voice. I don't know. I would say maybe some consistency amongst the thumbnails here, but I don't mean to trash your thumbnails because they're not bad at all. Oh, someone wants brutal criticism. All right, you want brutal criticism? This is from Ominous Another. I like to try and get your brutal criticism on my thumbnails on this channel. And no, you get one. You get one. You get fucking one. You get one, Ominous. Trying to do a 2-for-1. Absolutely not. You get one. Trying to get greedy. And there's exactly one thumbnail here. There's exactly one thumbnail here, and it's a little confusing. Ultra Kill, I've heard of that game. Let's see, I've heard of this game. So, let's see. Ultra Kill's new update is insane. First off, this video is doing terrifically well for a channel with 17 subscribers, and he got almost 600 views. That's a terrific, that's a stupendous views to subscribers ratio. That's the kind of fucking ratio most channels can only dream of, right? But, I'll tell you this: if you want brutal constructive criticism, the layers don't really stand out from each other. So I see the fists here. I see the fists in the foreground. Make them stand out more. Shadows, man. Put some shadows behind them, something, right? So that they stand out more against what they're about to punch. I'd even blur the background a bit. Well, there's some blurring here, but I'd blur almost everything but like the fists and maybe one villain. You know, one baddie, one bad guy. One antagonist. But that's really it. It's a good title. Ultra Kill's new update is insane, you know. If I were a fan of Ultra Kill, I'd almost want to click on this. I would say make the fists stand out a little bit more with some shadows. But that's kind of it. That's kind of all I got for that one. Sorry, I'm stalking. This is me in stalking mode. I'm stalking the YouTube chat. Oh, that was a really good question. Tell you what, if you want me to go to your... Well, no. I need specific things. Okay, hold on. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We got one. Wrong button. Fucking fat fingered again. Here we go. My channel ain't that serious, but can't hurt to ask for criticism. This is from Purple Francis, the Evolve fan. Well, let's check out your channel. Not that serious, hey? All right. I'll be the judge of that. Content creation is super serious. There's nothing more serious than it. How dare you trivialize the art of content creation? I'm gonna be so fucking serious. I'm gonna be super serial. Okay. There's a lot to optimize here. Okay. Alrighty. First off, what the fuck? There's so much going on. There's a lot happening here. First off, I hate your username. I'm sorry, but what the fuck is this? It's too much. Simplify it. You're Purple Francis. That's all. All right? Simplify your name to Purple Francis, not Purple Francis, the evolvers. What the fuck? No, you're Purple Francis. What are we doing? Oh my gosh. And this is such an eyesore. I can't even zoom in. Like, oh my goodness gracious. I'm sorry. What in the world? You know what? It is this serious. This is like, dude, this channel needs a doctor stat. It's bleeding out. It's bleeding fucking, I don't know, the opposite of style. Okay, hold on. I know that was mean. But what the fuck? This is thumbnail poison to me personally. This one here. What in the what? Also, title poison. Why are all the titles so long? Most of the titles are very long. We got, first off, shorten those titles, Buster. All right, Bucko. Tighten up these titles. Okay? Firewater from Dead Rising 2, OTR, but it uses the instrumental from Sad, and you ran out of fucking letters. Like, no. Title too long. What is this? Mr. Red Eyes, 4 numbers. You are a very sad man. Mr. I'm mad over Resident Evil. You ran out of titles again. You ran out of characters again. Oh my goodness gracious. Borderline disaster music, Origins Time, bomb part, but it has parts from all, and you ran out of fucking characters. It's too much. Someone just wrote MCR song titles. Yeah. Panic at the Disco fucking song titles here with these long ass titles. All right. We got to shorten these up, Bucko. Come on, Purple Francis. Look, I'm sorry. I'm trying to help you out. Now let's talk about the main problem. As if the titles were enough. What are these thumbnails, my dude? What are these thumbnails? What is this? Make the text fit the jacket. I want to put... What the fuck is this? No. Fix. No text here. No borders here. Anything with borders. Whenever there are borders in a 16:9 thumbnail, I'm probably not going to click on. Right? Just me personally. And this is just a screenshot from Left 4 Dead 2, I assume, right? This one's decent. Could use a little more... God damn it. Could use a bit more light, brightness, contrast. This is just abysmal. This isn't even a thumbnail. What the fuck is this, man? Like, okay, there's so much optimizing that should be happening here. I think at this point, I'd say throw out the channel, start over, okay? Start from scratch, because we can't get worse than this. I'm sorry. That was too much. I'm sorry. I don't mean to bully you. I'm trying not to bully you, but good Lord, this is an assault on my eyeballs, man. We gotta fix this. I barely know what I'm looking at. I don't know what I'm looking at. I don't know what this is. It's so much. It's just Word and PNG vomit. So let's clean it up a little, okay? It's called style, Jack. You're right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Purple Francis. It is style. What do I know? You don't get it, John. Maybe I don't. Maybe I fucking don't. Oh, boy. Now, wait a minute. Why do people watch shitpost channels? Genuine question. I love me a good shitpost channel. I love shitpost channels. I love YouTube poops. There's nothing wrong with a good shitpost channel, right? And look, I am being awfully judgmental without actually having watched a single video from this person's channel. I am purely judging this book by its cover. And it's an ugly fucking cover. But maybe they make great shit posts. I love a good shit post, okay? But I'm probably not going to click on this anytime soon. This is fun. We're really getting in the weeds here tonight. All right. Okay. Apparently I'm roasting channels now. John, excuse me, I'm back yet again to offer up my channel. How did I trigger Siri with that? Offer up my channel for a little roasting, perhaps even a light sear. I'll upload another video eventually. Don't worry about it. All right. Well, let's check out your channel, Seneca TTV. Seneca _ TTV. Okay, you're not giving me too much to go on, Seneca. Now I'm starting to understand your okay. So we're only working with 2 videos here. And I'm being told that this creator will upload another video eventually. It's been 9 months, all right? So come on, get cooking. No, good things take time. It's hard to, man, I mean, shit. You have, I was going to say you have a lot of subscribers for 2 videos, but you don't have 2 videos. You have 17 videos. Let's go to the shorts. Ah, and here's where the views are. These shorts. Now, shorts are tricky to thumbnail, so I'm not really going to cover that. I'm going to cover these. And I'm going to say these are fucking fantastic thumbnails. They're colorful with just the right amount of color. This is really good. This peak one. I'm going to say this peak thumbnail's kind of peak. Pardon my joke. It's pretty good. It's very clear. I don't know much about the game Peak, but it's very clear what you're conveying here. I know nothing about abiotic factors. I know nothing about abiotic factor. I've never heard of this game, I assume. But what a beautiful thumbnail. This looks like, was this commissioned from an illustrator, from an from a cartoonist, from an artist? It looks like it was commissioned. Did you make it yourself? Did you make this yourself, right? Like, these are very strong, gorgeous thumbnails. Really, really strong. And both of these went outside of your subscriber base, man. So you're doing something very, very right. I have nothing to critique. And this is like playing Peak with so many people we broke the game. Shit, dude. I don't watch Peak videos. I'd watch that. Absolutely. Why the heck not? These are phenomenal. And honestly, commissioning artists to help with your thumbnails is never a bad choice. That's why they're there, right? They'll help you, like, they'll see things that you would never notice, you would never think of, right? I'm commissioning a few artists for some fun, like, merch drops happening later this summer. And I'm commissioning them because I'm sure they're going to think of things that my aging mind, my fucking Swiss cheese brain never would have came up with, never would have thunk, right? So commissioning artists is always an awesome idea for thumbnails. If you got the dough, commission that hoe. Sorry, I just wanted to rhyme. Oh, we got a big raid? Oh, we got a big raid on Twitch. Ultrive just raided. Thank you. Holy shit. Oh my God. We got a big raid from Ultrive. Oh my gosh. Thank you so fucking much.
I gotta respect this.
Yo, thank you. Have some Family Guy funnies.
Family Guy funny.
Oh, that's all you get. No, thank you so much. We're kind of playing, people are throwing out their YouTube channels at me, and I'm just providing constructive criticism, and it's a lot of fun. It's just it's very aimless. We're just kind of dicking around. It's a whole lot of fun. It's very goofy and wandering. Thanks for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. But yes, commission artists. If you're able to, commissioning artists is never a bad choice. Okay, here we go. Jack would here's some sappy music. If you're gonna write a sappy comment, here's some sappy music, you sap. Jack would probably think my thumbnails are too chaotic and have too many layers, but I think they're funny as hell. All right, first off, please don't curse in my streams. I don't like that. Please don't say the H word. Second, let's check out your fucking channel. Let's see how busy your dumb little thumbnails are. I'll be the judge of that. See how busy your thumbnails are. Okay, this is from Mr. Schaefer. Let's see. Oh my God, John Nightrain, love him. Let's see. There's a lot. Yeah, these thumbnails are kind of hell in my eyes, but I'm kind of with you. They're pretty funny. I do like. I do like the arrow and the fucking JPEG. And this PNG of the pointing guy, the soy jack in the circle. Yeah. That's pretty solid. Dude, I do love the fucking soy jack. I do love the... Wait, that's not it. Wait, why can't I not do it? Why can't I do it? Anyways, I love the soy jack. Those are pretty fun. Hold on. I was bamboozled into checking out Good Thumbs, writes someone. You really like your soy jacks. I love how vague this is. It finally happened, and it was good. All right, that's kind of fantastic. That's pretty funny. I can't flame this too hard. I really can't. You have some, like, yeah, you have some goofy shit. What is this? Finding the beauty. Finding the beauty in GTA online missions, and he got Dark Souls. Fucking Dark Souls 5. Obama. Okay. All right. Okay, Mr. Schaefer. It seems you know ball. It seems you know ball. Rhett is bored. Real. Oh, look at that. 17K. There you go. All right. Shit. I hate when people are funny. Oh, that's okay. You've captured my interest, Mr. Schaefer. Okay. Get your shit post of a channel out of here. Oh my God. That's really... Sorry. I'm still laughing at Dark Souls 5. Sorry. This is fucking thumbnail of the year, man. There's so much happening. I just noticed the arrow in the circle. You gotta get the arrow in the circle in your thumbnails, no matter how small. Fuck, I noticed even more. God damn it, look at this GTA 5 tomfoolery and shenanigans with the fucking, what is that, Amogus in the background? Shit. All right. Okay. Got my eye on you, mister. All right. That's pretty funny. You're kind of funny. Zawazy, thanks for the sub. Thanks for the sub. I appreciate that. Oh my God. Yeah, let's go. Let's talk about this. Here we go. This caught my attention. Jack, I've been doing YouTube for over 10 years now. Can you review my titles or just appearance in general? Yeah, for sure. Let's go. Farmhand Joe. Farmhand Joe. More like Cool Hand Luke, you know what I'm saying? Hey. Farmhand Joe. Found you. Okay. Okay. So, Farmhand Joe, they're a YouTuber. They've been around for over 10 years now. Channel where I do gaming videos, some other things too. And then, yeah, they've been around since October of 2015. So you've been around for quite a while. And you're wondering, you want me to review your titles and just appearance in general, your channel's appearance. I like that. That's cute. Now, I just want to let you know, I don't fuck with Minecraft. Not a Minecrafter. I've tried, never been interested, never gotten the Minecraft bug, and there's a lot of Minecraft here. It's not all Minecraft, mind you, but there's a lot in here. So I'm just gonna purely base it off titles and thumbnails. Okay, just so you know, titles and thumbnails. Alrighty, and the thumbnails are pretty strong. Thumbnails are strong. Just be careful with dark colored text against dark colored backgrounds, right? Like this one is not grand. This Sky Farm here, the dark text against like the fucking crates here, and this one's even harder to read. The Sky Farm against the blue like river, like the water and everything, it doesn't stand out very well. And I don't know if it's sacrilegious, but I would change the color. I would make it a light blue. It can still be blue, but just increase the brightness of the text alone so it stands out a bit more. And again, do that trick. Do that trick where you make them really small in Photoshop, the thumbnails, right? Oh, I can't even read the Sky Farm in this one here. Look where my cursor's pointing and I move it away. Can barely read the Sky Farm, right? It's dark text on a dark background, and that's very hard to read. This Multiverses sticks out real sharp, real nice. The Among Us is kind of hard to read. That's just because the text is so thin. That's the logo's fault. That's not really your fault, right? But I would really play around with the color of the Sky Farm text here. This could be a really good thumbnail if you just do something with the title here, because I like the framing of the fucking Minecraft Steve or whatever the fuck his name is. The framing, like, he stands out really nice against the background. He looks great. I would move this Sky Farm to the top right. To the top right. Instead of center, like, instead of lower center, put it in the top right. Make it a little smaller. Put it in the sky. But that's my advice. That's my advice. Yeah. And I will say, one last thing. Well, I was going to say shadows and strokes go a long way for making text stand out. Looks like you got both of those for the Sky Farm stuff, at least, which is good. I'd play around. Maybe a white shadow or a white border. Maybe keep the color of the Sky Farm. Keep it that dark blue, but add like a brighter outline so it sticks out against these dark backgrounds sometimes, right? Like Party Animals, that's very easy to read, because it's bright and white. So them's my advice. Them's my advice. Okay, hold on. Oh, here's a cool one. Let me try this one. This is from Guillotine. What should I do if I have a couple sort of video essays that popped off slightly, but I'm not entirely sure what made the thumbnail, what made the thumbnails and titles do that? Please be mean. I can handle it. Can you? Everyone says they can handle it, but then I get real mean. I make some people cry. No, let's check out your channel, right? So you have some video essays that kind of popped off, but you don't know why, right? So let's take a gander. Let's see if I can be of any assistance here. Let's take a gander at your channel, Guillotine. So you have 420, dude. You have the funny number of subs. That's kind of epic, guys. Round of applause. Funny number. We love our funny numbers. We do. I gotta respect this. All right. Sorry, so dumb. But let me see if I can find the ones that pop off. Actually, let's go popular. Ooh la la, with 420 subs, and you got 21K views, 7K views. Okay, so these popped off. Why? And both of these are from a few years ago. Are you still making? Oh, so you're not really making long form videos anymore. How about shorts? Are you making the shorts? No. So you haven't really done much with this channel in the last 2 years. Okay. Interesting. All right. So 21K views. I rated every 21 Pilots song ever. I mean, yeah, sure. I'll say, shit, man, like 21 Pilots, even 2 years ago, I mean, like, it's nostalgia now, right? They were huge in 2016. I know they're like kind of coming back or whatever, but let's be real. I think a lot of what possibly aided in the success of this video is a little bit of the nostalgia, no? Also, terrific thumbnail. Fucking perfect thumbnail. You knew exactly how much to darken and blur the background, right? Genius choice. You really made your avatar. I assume that's your avatar, right? The PNG. No, wrong button. Sorry. The PNG tuber where it's like, hey chat, today we're gonna think like like it's a lot of that, right? Like tell me you have a crossed arms version. Like when your avatar gets real peeved at something, they do that. Tell me you got that, right? You already got the thinking pose, like 21 Pilots, huh? You know, like you got a beautiful, crisp looking PNG avatar here. And the logo, like the spacing, the framing is perfect. Honestly, I wouldn't touch this thumbnail. Maybe get rid of the 21 Pilots text at the bottom here. I know, like it's in their logo, obviously, but like, shit, do you even need that? I would just keep the logo and you and the background, get rid of the 21 Pilots text, but like, you already have the views. You got 21K views. And that fucking rules. I rated every 21 Pilots song ever. Yep, capitalizing the every, puts the right emphasis on that. This is a good thumbnail, good title. This word shouldn't exist. 7K views. Again, this went outside your subscriber base. Let's find out why. Got a little zoom blur, looks like. Love the zoom blur. I used to use that a lot in my Yai thumbnails. The zoom blur, radial blur, motion blur. I love funny action blurs in thumbnails. Very, very handy, right? This word shouldn't exist. This title alone piques my curiosity, piques my interest. I go, what word, actually? Excuse me? Right? And yeah, you got notes in here, kind of like a crazy conspiracy, guy putting all the clues together. Like, that's great. Yeah. Okay. So you're wondering why these two and nothing else, right? So let's really dive in. So why these two videos? Why do these two pop off and not so much anything else? And again, I'm not going to say that's not quite fair. Like the fact that you're able to get 600 views when you have 420 subscribers. No, you probably had fewer than 420 if this is 3 years ago, right? Like, that's pretty cool. But this doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know what you're conveying here. The title is I am very mature.fm. I don't know what this logo is on the right. And we're repeating the title in the thumbnail. No offense, I wouldn't click on this. I would, this doesn't convey, and I'm sure there are a lot of people watching this that they know what this logo is. I simply don't, right? I don't know what that is. I don't really know, I am very mature.fm. I'm not really familiar with that ending, right? Like .net, .png, whatever the fuck, right? But this doesn't, these two videos tell me exactly what I'm about to watch. I rated every 21 Pilots song ever. Boom. No mystery there, right? I am very mature. I don't know what I'm about to watch. And frankly, this thumbnail doesn't pique my interest enough to actually click on it. Know what I mean? And we're doing the dot thing a lot. European Adventure.ytg. I don't know what YTG is. I don't know these different leagues, right? Belgium.ytg. Oh, there's FM. FM. Okay. Album Spotlight, the first. I don't know, You know, like these two are so clear on what the video content will be, and there's a lack of clarity, at least to me, in almost everything else you've uploaded here. Now this one has potential. We found the worst images on the internet. That's very broad. There you go. You're very, very, like, this is a very broad video. This is the kind of thing that, like, yeah, if this were like a friend group I knew and cared about, you know, I would click on that. Because it looks like you maybe like Discord friends or whatever looking at photos, and that's always a good time. That's always a good time. This has potential for sure. I don't even know what I would change to broaden its appeal. Maybe just more weird pictures. You know what I mean? I don't know. Because, like, who's the we here, right? I assume you and your friends, right? But we don't know you and your friends. So who's we? Just maybe change it to ranking the worst pictures on the internet or judging the worst, whatever the fuck. I don't know. But, like, then again, this is fine. I'm frustrated that this doesn't have the views that these two have, because this seems very clear to me when a lot of these don't. So there you go. That's my ramble. That's my rambling critique, harsh critique on your channel, Guillotine. And thank you for being brave enough to volunteer your channel here to our cause. Guys, I'm not gonna lie. I feel very aimless here. Is there a title we can call this series, assuming it ever sees the light of day on Judge Jack's Films as an edited video, which it very well may not. But I hope it. You know, I would love for it to be a series. But, like, what is a title for something like this? Instead of, like, critiquing your channels, which I don't know if I fucking click on that, right? Get a load of this guy. Yeah. Your channel sucks. Yeah. Advice for new channels. See, that's not, like, that is what I'm doing, but that's not sexy enough, you know? I'm not sure if I'd click on that. Roasting your channels, roasting. Yeah. Jacking it to your channels, that's really solid. Yep, absolutely. My mom would love that. Channel surfing is cute. I need to figure out a title and more of a theme. The dumbest kids on the internet. That's it. The dumbest kids on the internet. That's the one. Done. There you go. Oh, I do like judging your channels. That's kind of cute. All right, I'll figure it. I'll figure it out. So I titled the stream. The stream will end when I find a good YouTube channel, because originally the goal was just for me to, like, look at, you know, randomly picked channels submitted from you guys, your own channels, by the way. I don't do. A lot of people are like, can you look at my friend's channel? I'm not going to do that, because it has to come from the original, like, you know, it has to be from you. And originally I was just gonna, like, go, you know, like all right, we're at a Guillotine's channel, let's check out this video here and watch it. And it would end when I'm like, wait, this is fucking amazing. And it didn't really, that's not the direction we went tonight, is it? Right? This is kind of a more, like, surface glance kind of stream that I'm really just looking at channels. I'm not doing deep dives into the videos, which we can do, but I feel like there's not a real appetite for that. This is more just, like, judging. You know what I mean? Like, this is just purely judging channels based off the titles and thumbnails and just overall whatever. So I don't know. I don't know. Just kind of aimlessly doing that tonight. Dank channel glances. Yeah. Sorry, I'm still reading the chats here. Ingrown thumbnail. That's a cute one. That's very kitschy. I like that. Fixing your channels. Yeah, I'm sorry. All right. Alrighty. I got a few more in me. Why not? I got a few more in me. I'd click punching down on shitty YouTubers. Yeah, there's it. Hey, thank you very much for the raid through Thick and Zen. Thanks for the raid, the Twitch raid. Okay. Yeah, I got a few more in me, and then we'll call it a night. Another raid. Oh shit. Nico, thank you very much for the Twitch raid. Holy moly. Holy moly, that's an epic one. Appreciate you. That's cool as hell. That's super poggers.
Uh-oh.
Here come the viewers. Hope you had a good stream, Nico. I'm judging people's YouTube channels that are brave enough to volunteer their channels. All right, here's someone. Green Guy says, "Am my channel good?" Let's find out if your channel good. Green Guy 9000. Let's check out. Yeah, your channel's pretty good. Green Guy 9000 has one video. Green Guy 9000 has one video on their channel, and it's called Burning Down 7-Eleven. Hell yeah, dude. I'd click on that. Let's go. That's phenomenal. Yep. Good channel. I wouldn't change a goddamn thing. I'm surprised this doesn't have 33,000 views. It fucking should have it. Rate the thumbnail. This is an A+. This is an A+ thumbnail. It's no lies detected. Burning down 7-Eleven, and it shows the 7-Eleven being burned the fuck down. Perfect. No notes. Outstanding. Yeah, very clear thumbnail. Very clear title. It's perfect. Oh my God. We found the first good channel. And yeah, is that it? It's like, wait, yeah. It's like judging your channels till I find a good one. And it just ends there. Wait, is that it? Did we just do it? Wait, I think we just did it. That's the video. Judging your channels until I find, judging your stupid little channels till I find a good one. And that's it. We found the punchline. Mustard, Family Guy, funnies. Come on, everyone. Sing with me. You know the words. Woo! Peter is the dad, he's the king of the group. And I gotta see Lois in a birthday suit. Stewie's like a baby, he's the craziest. And Brian Griffin is an author and an atheist. But I don't like Chris, he's a poison to the show. Fuck Chris, hope he dies alone. I don't fuck with him, I don't want no love from him. I want a piano to fall from right above him and crush him. Fuck him. Hey, I'm rooting for his death, Seth. Kill him with hammers. He's a casket open, showing badly broken. Show his dad's emotions, be like, damn, be choking. Fuck Chris, he should be written off the show. Say hell yeah if you want him off the show. Hell yeah. Let's fucking go. Come on. Come on now, it's a goddamn party. It's a goddamn party, dude. Hell yeah. Let's go. I get real excited when everyone says hell yeah. Look at those hell yeahs in the chat. It's enough to make a grown man cry. It's a beautiful sight. Both streams, YouTube and Twitch, they're saying hell yeah. Get that Chris off of my show. This remembers me of Family Guy. Sorry. It's a tick. I have to press it sometimes. Alrighty. I think I'm so happy we found our ending. We found our fucking ending. Let me stop recording. That was beautiful. That was really, really beautiful. Alrighty, guys. Okay, one more. I'm not recording, so this one's just for you. This is Zach Trap Games. You just passed 7K subs. Congrats. Much channel, very wow. Please send help. Well, you got it. I'm going to judge the shit out of you. You got 7K subs? Shit. We got a 7K sub channel over up in here. Which fucking rules, by the way. Congrats. Alrighty. I'm judging. We're at Zach Trap Games on YouTube. Whammer, that's their cool catchphrase. You can tell because it's in quotes. Whammer, they be saying whammer a lot. We got a content creator, streamer, YouTube partner, pro wrestler in training, teller of dad jokes, cat dad, eater of goldfish crackers, shiny head. Love that. All right. Alrighty. Let's judge your channel. All right. Here we go. Guys, can we get a big fat... Can we get a big fat whammer for Zach Trap Games? Come on. I want the chat filled with whammers. All right. I want this chat filled with whammers. Okay. Let's go. There you go. Twitch is on it. YouTube's on it. Guys, we're all whamming tonight. All right. We're whamming on it. Here we go. So, I fought the Terminator. Lies of P. Hell yeah. I fuck with Lies of P. 7K subs. Thank you for 7K subs. Oh, very nice. Oh, you have... I like your shooting setup. It's very nice looking. Look at that. Cool lighting, too. Very cinematic lighting here. With, like, the one light coming mostly from one side. Look at that. I see your editing skills. Yes, sir. This item gave me insane hop sulfur. OP? This one's too dark. What are we doing? I can't even tell what I'm fucking looking at, dude. This family is actually insane. Lies of P. Your titles are solid. These are good. Solid titles that I would not find. I would not find strange seeing in larger gaming channels. Right. I think your title game is pretty strong. And your thumbnail game is not bad either. It's not very consistent. It's kind of all over the place, your thumbnail. What is consistent is your uploading schedule. 7 hours, 3 days, 5 days, 7 days, 10 days, 12 days. You are busy, my friend, and I love that. But this is too dark. What are we looking at, bro? Come on, crank up the... You got the Photoshop skills. Crank up the brightness here. Let's see. This game made me dumber. That's a phenomenal title. Yes, sir. I like that a lot. I don't know. I would almost put you in this one. Like, put your head, make kind of a YouTube face, you know, kind of play the game a bit, right? So the left frame is just your head like this. Big question mark or like an IQ meter dropping or something like that, right? You're showing you getting dumber or just being fucking dumb. And then the rest of the game on the other 2/3, you know, something like that. I hate these guys. Sulfur. The Pope of Dope. Lies of P. Yeah, your thumbnails are kind of all over the place. Some of them stand out a bit more than others. Here, let's play the popular game. How long have you been YouTubing? Quite a long time. Almost 13 years. Let's look at what's worked. Giant Hydra Boss, Goat Sim 3. That's pretty. That's to be fair, that is a crisp thumbnail. I'll say that. A lot of. Okay, some Goat Sim 3 love. Enter the multiverse. I should not have been able to do this. Prop hunt. Yeah, like this. Oh, what was I talking about? What did I just fucking say? Having you in the left. Did I not just say this? Having you, the creator, the gamer, in the left third, and then the game, you know, some visualization of the game in the right 2/3. That's exactly what I'm talking about. I would say try more of that. Try more of that. I think that would really help with this. Like, this game made me dumber? Huh? You know, like, cute little things like that can go a long way. Oh, and you're already, yeah, look at that. You just did this 4 weeks ago. You put yourself in the lies of P, which I quite like. That's good. That is a brutal boss battle, by the way. Yeah. So there's some good stuff here. There is. And this is, and again, this is without me seeing a single second of your videos, right? But anywho, yeah, Zach Trap Games, thank you so much for being brave enough to volunteer your channel. Also, sorry, I know I was supposed to, that was going to be the last one, but this is a really good comment here. This is from the gentleman. Is 45 too old to be on YouTube? And if so, why are you still doing it? Any suggestions for the older crowd? Yes, 45 is way too old to be on YouTube. Definitely delete your channel. No, dude. I hope I'm still doing YouTube when I'm 45. I love it. I have fun with it. I talked about this in one of my retrospectives, look backs, I think the Draw My Life, because an OG YouTuber many years ago once told me, like, oh, I don't want to be 40 and still doing YouTube. And I think about that a lot. And it's like, I kind of do. I don't think what I do is too silly. I don't think I'm going to outgrow it because my content has changed so many times over the years, right? I'm not doing what I did 15 years ago, 10 years ago, 5 years ago, 2 years ago, right? So I don't think there's like, I know, I totally understand this is kind of a jokey thing, but like, no, 45 is not too old to do YouTube. There's no cap. There's no age limit. You know, if you like doing what you're doing on YouTube, who's to say that you're too old to be doing it, right? That's my suggestion. If you're having fun doing it, why stop? Who cares if you're the disgusting, unfuckable age of 45 and up? But yeah, man. Alrighty, now I'm done. I did promise I'd be done, so I am done. But guys, this was very fun. Quick question. Can we do this again? Like, I'm going to send this to one of my editors. And I kind of did something like this a few nights ago as well. But like, I feel like there's some good stuff in here. If we condense it into like a tight little 10-minute video or something, there's something here. I think there's something here where it's just like, you know, judging your channels till I find a good one. You know, there is something here. And I kind of want to keep going. Because this is a lot of fun, because it's edutaining. It's a lot of like, you know, like here's what I would fix, here's what I would do a little differently, blah, blah, blah. But this was super fun. Let's try to make this a series. I'm trying to figure out what the thumbnail for that video would look like. Judging your channels. So am I in a little judge outfit? Do I have the wig, the gavel, the robes? Am I doing that? I don't fucking know. That might be a little too much. What's the thumb? I'm always trying to think, what's the thumbnail, right? But yeah. Let's make this a series. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Send me laughing discos if you want more Robux. I'm doing a real brain rot giveaway. And fuck those guys. Alrighty. No, we have fun here. Gamers, thank you so very much. I'm being told to raid a certain Kayoya. Am I saying that right? Kayoya. I think he's new on the scene. I don't really know what his deal is. That can't be right. No, we're gonna Kai's deep in the fucking Robux shit. Let's go. What a legend. Yeah, you're gonna want to watch this. Yeah, give Kai all of my love and your love. Kai's a legend, as you know. But yeah, pop in. He is deep in the fucking, he's deeper in the rabbit hole than I am. Check out Kai Yoya. He's such a fucking smart legend. I'll give him some love. Ta-ta now, y'all. Boom, baby. Alrighty. And then there was the YouTube chat. What's going on, YouTube? This is fun. How are we all doing, YouTube? I am leaving, though. But yeah, this is fun, right? Like, you would do this again? Still trying to find that series on Judge Jack's films that I can do a bit more regularly than, like, the big deep dive exposés and the try not to laugh things. I want to do try not to laugh, but the clips aren't stolen forever. But they take time to put together, right? So in the meantime, I kind of want to do more things like judging your channel till I find a good one, but it's just like me shooting the shit. And it's like, well, here's what I would do differently. And I know, like, a lot of you guys made a really good point. You were like, oh, is this fucking pay to win? Because what was I doing all night? I was paying attention to the people who were super chatting, right, in the stream. And I do apologize. I wanted to prioritize those people, but I don't want to make it pay to win. I want to when I say prioritize, I want to acknowledge the people who are sending me fucking $5, $10, $20 at a time. Because that's very generous. But I don't mean to only fix the YouTube channels that fucking pay me to do it, right? So I'm going to keep playing with the format, and I want to thank everyone for watching. If you donated super chats, thank you so much. If you didn't, thank you for fucking watching. You know, I'm just happy to have you guys here tonight. This was super fun. When is the next stream? I don't know when the next stream is. That's a good question. I'll do another one this week, more for the Jack is a Nerd community. I understand, like, there's a big overlap. I have multiple channels, but I know a lot of you guys watch the same channels of mine. I'm going to do more bingo for my Jack is a Nerd channel for, like, the old shit, which is very fun. I don't know when exactly. Maybe tomorrow? I don't know. I need to give my team some heads up time because they have to run the bingo card. It's a whole operation. You know what I mean? They have to verify your bingos when you get a bingo, blah, blah, blah. Oh, that's really funny. That's a good title from Veggie Burger with Fries. Can this dying OG YouTuber save these channels? That's a phenomenal title. That's a great title. That's very funny, actually. I'll think about it. I will think about it. Alrighty, gamers. Oh, what up? Cinder. I was the winner of the 2024 Worst Christmas Present. This is my first time catching you live, and I just want to report that my house has luckily not burned down yet. Oh, did you? So you had the, what was it, like the keyboard warmer, mouse warmer? It was some kind of warmer, right? I love that your house hasn't burned down yet, and thank you very much for the very generous super chat. Fucking ridiculous. The Matt, was it a Matt? But that's very funny. Judging a channel kink, JACK. That's a very good acronym, Turna. Very good acronym. The heated mouse pad. That's what it was. Thank you. That's fun. All right, gamers. I'm actually done streaming. I'm tired of streaming. No, thank you so much. This was a very fun stream. Yo, I could do this forever, and maybe I will. All right, guys.